That's a huge help. Okay, so Ryan, why don't you give us a quick recap?
I don't remember all the names, so I apologize for that, but
That's okay.
I'll give my best recap I can. So we started off talking to this lady. What was her name again? I forgot.
Lady Visalia.
Visalia. And she told us that we have to go to
Red Larch.
the Desert Valley because of some crap was going on, and it seemed like there's all this ruckus about. And she wanted us to go check it out as a group.
And I believe we were meeting a delegation there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. And so after we heard that news, we left. We all talked to her individually about different tasks that we wanted to talk about, and she gave us a little bit of information on all of that. Then we left her. Was it like a castle or a house? I'm not sure.
It was like her study in the library.
Her study. Okay. Right. So we left that, and then we were arguing on how we wanted to get to Red Larch, and we talked about either taking a boat or walking, and we ended up deciding to walk. And as we were walking, we hit the first town, which was Amphil, and there we found, Artemis found
Yes.
I forgot his name, but it was a guy who owed him 100 gold. I remember that. And he tried to chase after him, and the first NPC of the game ran off. And actually, before that, we looked at a statue, and we were looking at a horse, and it had no balls. And we talked about that for a few minutes. Then we found the guy with the 100 gold, and we tried to chase after him. We couldn't find him. We ended up staying at an inn. Then after that, we traveled onward onto the road. We met up a couple people who said they were attacked by orcs, and then they lost food. Then we found more people who got attacked by orcs, but they were more attacked, and we healed a boy named Jimmy. That's Sablin did. And then after that, they told us that there was a locket that the orcs had, and we ended up not fighting the orcs, even though we went onto their one of the areas that they raided some kind of poor villagers. We used a coin flip to decide that we didn't want to go. Yeah, and then we camped out for the night. It was under the stars. It was nice, and then we woke up. No orc attack. Then we kept moving on. We ended up fighting a bunch of fey creatures. They used their pan flutes and magic to lure us off the road, and we ended up attacking them, killing only Trix, which apparently was their leader.
Kind of?
We let them run off, but we stole all the stuff that they stole from other people. And then we headed on to Red Larch. At Red Larch, we stayed at an inn. We got more information about different things that were going on. Basically, we one of the ladies at the inn told us about these two twins, little boys, and apparently they had information on undead or something, I believe. And after that, we walked through the town. We talked to two people who were arguing with each other. One was a butcher, or one was arguing for the butcher, and the other one was the town...
The constable, which is the butcher.
The guy who watches over the town. I forgot his actual title.
Constable.
Yep.
And
the constable, who is also the butcher.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
It was the constable and a member of the town council arguing over the butcher constable not doing his job.
Yeah.
Is that Harburg?
Yeah, Harburg is the constable.
And then somebody suggests that this orc fellow, I forgot his name too. I'm so bad with names.
Groon,
that's right, Groon. Good old Groon showed up, and we basically convinced the town that Groon was really strong because I challenged him to a arm wrestling match, which I lost by rolling a bunch of ones and twos. And then he rolled a 19 and a 20, I think. It was crazy. Anyway, I could have raged for that, but I didn't. Probably not a really good reason to rage, but anyway, could have got advantage. But
There is no better reason to rage.
We ended up convincing the town that Groon was strong enough to go fight these. Like, I don't know. What did they talk about? Orcs? I don't remember.
Bandits.
Who was the.
Bandits.
So, some raiders.
Pigs
It was
steal-
bandits. It was
bandits, yeah.
bandits. Yeah, that's right. They stole a pig. That's correct. Who was a wife to the butcher named Susan.
Debatable.
Oh, and also I have to. I remember I have to roll for a poo check later in this game. But anyway, that's kind of side point. And then, and I think that was basically where we left off. We were on the side of the town, and we were waiting to go attack these bandits with Groon by our side.
No, Groon was leading the charge
Oh,
because
right,
he's the
right, of
hero.
course. Yes.
We're just his backup.
Yeah,
Exactly.
of course. And that's where we
Alright.
ended up.
Thank you, Ryan. Why don't you take inspiration for that wonderful recap?
So, I know in our other game, he uses inspiration a little differently. Do I gain advantage with this inspiration, or is it a +6?
It's advantage.
Is advantage? Okay.
Yep.
I'll keep that in mind. Well, actually, more rolls. Does this advantage go away after this game, or can I keep it forever? How long does this last?
You can keep it until you use it.
Okay. Thank you.
Just when you use the inspiration, there's a spot on your character sheet.
Uh-huh.
Where you can click next to inspiration.
To turn it on. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so just like that, yes, exactly. So you just mark that you have it, and then once you use it, take it off. And you can only have one inspiration. You can either have inspiration or not have inspiration. You can't accrue a bunch of them.
Sounds
But
good.
you can also have bardic inspiration.
Yeah, that's something different. Exactly. Okay, so you're gathering on the edge of town, and Grund is there with his mace, smelling of pickles. And you take off. Did anyone want to do anything else before leaving Red Larch, or are you just taking off?
Didn't want to do anything in particular at all. No.
Great. All right, so you just heard that the bandits were along this road. You didn't hear exactly where. What speed would you like to travel at? If you
Thought
look,
we were following Grun.
Yeah, how
How
fast
fast
is Groon traveling?
Grun just starts walking. He just goes at a normal pace. He just starts walking off. He's like, "Come on, let's go, guys."
Now, chin up, Grund.
Let's
When do I-
follow him. He is our trusty leader.
When should I make my poo check?
Remind me what the poo check was for?
I ate the Fae
The pixie.
creature, and you said I could make a poo check to see if I.
Okay, yeah. Make it now, I guess, because that was yesterday. Yeah, make your poo check. See how
Okay,
your
make-
tummy's feeling. Make
Should-
a
how-
Constitution save.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you feel it. You definitely feel like it's like butterflies in your stomach, kind of, you know.
Did I get any treasure?
Literally. A butterfly.
No, there was nothing.
No treasure.
There was no treasure.
Was that a pun?
I think it was.
Yeah. You look through your poop, and it's just a little. It looks like it has glitters in it or something.
Yeah.
Besides that,
Okay.
nothing in there.
Perfect.
Wash your hands, darling.
Okay.
So for this journey, I want a survival check, and up to 2 players can make a survival check.
She's got the most survival.
Trace.
No.
4.
I got a +1.
Nope. Not me.
I think I have a
clear
2.
info thing now in the journal area, don't we?
I'm always willing to press a button.
Yeah, I just added actually a player info thing in the journal where you can see each other's AC and max HP and some of your passive scores. This was more for me, but I figured you guys might want to look at it too.
I, John, am always willing to press a button of any variety.
So I
This
just need
is
2
not-
survival checks, whoever wants to. All right.
Buttons!
Nice
Yeah.
button.
Nice.
Fantastic.
So you guys set out on the road. It's noon when you set out. You travel for the. Sorry, let me look at the pace thing real quick. You travel for 5 hours, and you're on the road. Actually, Sablin, Kyle, make me
Yes.
just roll a d20.
Okay.
This is just if you encounter anything. The journey goes smoothly. You just travel along the road. This isn't a super populated road. This is one of the smaller offshoots of the long road. And you get about 15 miles down the road. And you come across John. You notice it first, and Hallandor, you kind of see something fishy as well. But there's some sort of tracks kind of leading off of the road, as if there's a small little side path. Loose branches and shrubbery are kind of strewn about, covering the path.
Hey, Groon, did you see these bushes over here? I think your orcs might have gone that way, or your
Bandits.
your bandits might have gone that way.
Oh yeah? Through the bushes? I mean, it seems like they would just follow the road.
But why would you hide your camp in the middle of the road? You'd want to hide it off of the road.
He looks so confused.
Grund, would you hide your pickle out in the open on the middle of the road, or would you hide your pickle deep in the bushes where no one can find it?
Oh yeah, you're right. It would dry up if it was in the middle of the road.
Precisely, Grund. Precisely.
I'm
course.
just slowly shaking my head.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you think it's that way? And he
Absolutely.
kind of picks up and he notices that the branches, there's just kind of loose branches strewn about, and he starts throwing them out of the way. He goes, oh, okay, look at that. There's a path here.
Fantastic work, Grind.
Oh, couldn't do it without you guys.
This Groon is smarter than I thought.
Grund, we couldn't do it without you.
Oh, stop it.
Now, Groon, you must just finish us, leading us down this path.
Did I mention I brought some pickles for the road?
I will gladly take a pickle.
Oh, I want a pickle, please.
Sibilin extends his claw out and politely asks for one pickle.
Groon brings out his sack and just starts handing out pickles to anyone who wants them.
You
Enjoy, guys.
you
You
pack
earned 'em.
pickles on a quest. It's fine. It's fine.
Hey, one should always be prepared.
You know, pickles don't really go bad, so that's really good thing about them.
I put my pickle
What?
into my sack. For later.
Nice wording.
I take a big bite and I just go, I know that secret ingredient.
You do?
You,
Yeah, but if I said it out loud, everyone else would know it.
It's love.
Oh.
Precisely.
Is anybody else injured? I'm down hit points, I'm assuming, from the fight with the fairies.
Didn't we sleep?
Uh,
you
should have full.
yeah, you've had a long rest since then, so you're
Yeah.
all healed up. Everybody should be fresh because all you've done today is
Talk to people.
talk to people and go hiking.
hype Groon.
And so far his pickles are sitting pretty well in your stomach, so no trouble there. All right, so you guys continue. You veer off onto this smaller path, and follow this down the road. It takes you. So at this point, you guys are still just kind of walking down the road.
I guess.
Right, we went down the hidden path?
Yes.
So yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, Rune decided that you have to hide the pickle.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you gotta. They must be in the bush. So, you go off on the smaller path, the hidden path, and you hike on it for about another 9 miles, which brings you to sunfall. And it starts to get dark out. Most of you have dark vision, but a few of you are getting a little low on sight.
Should we go to make
So-
camp, or do we have any? Are there any signs that we were getting close to the bandit camp, or should we go to make camp ourselves?
I sniff around, see if I can smell anything different.
Okay, make a perception check. You just that pickle's like still on your tongue, kinda, and all you smell is pickles right now.
Oh man, that
Uh,
pickle was so good.
I'm gonna just ask Groon. Groon, what do you think we should do? Should we set up camp, or should we finish off and find these bandits?
Oh, I don't know. It's getting kind of dark, but
Do you want to set up camp, sit around a nice fire, tell some ghost stories?
I mean,
I know this real scary one about a banshee.
okay, sure. Let's do that.
Then camping it is, it seems. The
Okay,
leader has
so-
spoken.
Groon, I just want to say you're the most decisive leader I've ever worked with. It's a pleasure.
Oh well, never heard that one before.
No, I should imagine not.
So the night settles down. Why doesn't one other player make me a perception check as it's getting dark?
I'll go ahead and make the perception check real quick.
All right, so Stablein, you, as it gets dark, you're all kind of starting to sit around and prepare a fire or prepare your bedrolls or whatever it is you're doing. Stablein, you see in the far distance, further down the path, you see a slight flickering flame.
Alright. Guys, I see a flickering flame further down the path. I think we might be closer to the bandits than we realize. I think we should go check it out.
It might also just be some guards. If you wish to try and do some scouting, quite good at it.
Absolutely.
And then I will get up
Sneak
and
on them.
sneak off into the woods.
Rather us sneak on them than them sneak on us.
I will join him.
Okay. So I'm sorry. Who is it that is sneaking off?
John.
Patrick Hallandor.
Okay, so John and Hallandor. Why don't you both make me stealth checks as you sneak closer?
Don't worry, we got this.
Nice dude.
All right.
Hey,
So-
Charles, we're doing perfect.
We're just trying to worry them as we go out by making lots of noise and acting as if we're sneaking.
And I'm
And,
also like, it's also going like, so, what do you think of, that whole Knoll thing?
I imagine they're eating pickles, and it's just the crunch of pickles as they're walking.
So, as you start to creep closer, you hear in the distance. You hear like the loud, kind of like raucous laughter and yelling of these bandits of some. Who knows if they're bandits? This group, and you get closer, and you can see through the woods. You see a campfire with a pig roasting on top of it. A group of men surrounding it, laughing and telling jokes, sharing drink. Off to the side in the woods, you see a man relieving himself on a tree. And then at the other side of the fire, you see a large wagon with a cage on top. And there are two men standing in front of it, slinging insults and like throwing pebbles and stuff into the cage, in which there is a large black bear who's giving off an occasional growl, but sitting there pretty dejected.
I would whisper to Hallandor that I have an idea, but we should go and tell everyone else.
And surprisingly, it seems that nobody notices you.
All right.
And then I would recommend when we get there, I would tell everyone. So there's this camp, there's a bunch of people, kind of have this big bear in a cage. If we think that they are, bad people, you could always do a nice little, I open the cage and set the animal free.
For that to work, we need a distraction so we can get to the cage. Maybe me and Groon can go in, confront them, distract them off from the bear.
Hey, they were cooking a pig. He could offer them some pickles. Nothing works better than pork and pickles.
Oh, that poor farmer's wife.
I was about to ask. Oh, did they look armed at all?
They looked drunk.
Yes, they did look. They did look
Perfect.
like they were relaxed and not guard. They were armed. There were weapons about.
Who wouldn't walk through this area armed, though?
How
There
many were
were-
there?
Yeah, so there were like two at the wagon, one taking a piss, and then around the fire there were four of them, one of which seems to be better equipped than the others.
Like I said, we can do a distraction and go for that method if you wish. Or we can just go and confront them and see if they're honest and true people.
You could try walking by them, accidentally tripping, or walking near their camp, saying you're lost, ask for help, see how they react. We could be right behind you, in case.
I'd be much better at sneaking around and in case things go wrong opening a cage.
Did you say you need somebody to just sort of bumble in there?
Now that's the man I had for the job.
So you're a lost farmer in the woods.
I believe he can
I
come
don't-
up with a story.
Yeah, I don't suppose they'll buy my farm a bit, considering my nice silk shirt here. However, I think I have an
Your
idea.
aristocratic nature.
Either or.
Wouldn't the
Right.
bear try to hurt us?
Maybe, but I'm pretty sure it's more mad at the people who are throwing rocks at it.
Sure, if we were to set it
What?
free, it wouldn't mess with us.
But well, the Elfia can talk to bears, right? That's something elves do all the time. I reckon.
I can happen to talk to woodland creatures.
See,
Well, then there you have it.
What does Groon think?
I think you guys are really smart.
You came up with the plan just now. It was you that told us.
What?
don't you remember, Groon?
Are
It's
you
all your
sure?
idea.
Well, I've outdone myself.
Wait, I don't remember
Oh,
him.
Groon, you're gonna go in with Artemis, remember?
Wait, what?
Okay. Now, how's that a good plan?
It's not.
Groon, would you rather stay here and send us in? That is a leader's call.
Oh, I don't know. You guys, I could help.
A leader needs to be in charge.
So, I'll walk in first then? Is that what that means?
Is this an idea we actually want to pursue? Because otherwise, or no, Artemis is going to be. Listen, there's absolutely no way, no how I'm going to go to that camp with Groon. Smash cut. We're walking. Groon and I are walking in. This is such a terrible idea.
But terrible ideas are the best ideas.
Here, I'll be with you.
Oh, they are. I'm totally down. Artemis is not. But
Sibel and Groon will be with you, and I'll be giving Groon some heroism coaching.
Honestly, I just think he needs to offer them some pickles.
That could be an idea.
I'm gonna stay with Agony.
They have a nice big pork, just whole hog sitting there on the fire.
We need to get Groon to get in there
Yes.
and tell those pigs to unhand that swine, or tell the swine to unhand that pig. Either way.
That
Is the
poor-
pig dead?
I would assume so.
Yeah, it was dead. It was being cooked.
I'm sure the farmer
It
wants
looked
a various
medium
ones.
well.
that'd be dark if it wasn't.
Palou starts salivating, thinking about the pig.
That poor Miss Susan.
Then smash cut to Artemis and Groon walking into the camp.
I'll stay by the shadows with Agony.
And I'll be with Artemis and Groon.
I'm gonna try and sneak around the camp and get around to that cage, so when they walk in from the other side, I'll be behind them.
Okay, so the plan is Artemis and Groon are walking in, and everybody else is kind of sneaking around and getting in position.
Sablin's going in too.
Yes.
That's what I heard.
Okay, Artemis, Groon, and Sablin.
This
Alright,
is
so-
a motley crew.
Yeah.
So everybody but Artemis and Sablin make me stealth checks.
Thank you. 7 got a 9 before.
Nice.
Oh,
All right.
11.
It's fine. They're drunk bandits. They're not very smart. They're not very good at seeing things. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you to the map. Give me 1 second. And then you guys can place yourselves as long as you're not within as long as you're not within 30 feet of any of the player, of any of the enemy, you
Hostile
can place
NPCs.
yourself on the map. Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. As long as you're not within 30 feet of any enemies, you can put yourself there. Let me just turn it off. Okay. And now let's see who doesn't have dark vision. That's
Me.
Sablin and Artemis.
I
So yeah, Artemis, you
Sablin's
like
a
can't
Dragonborn, correct?
I don't think Dragonborn
Yeah.
Dark Vision. I don't think.
Yeah, Dragonborn have dark vision, if I'm not
They do?
mistaken. I think I'm the only
Nope.
one.
They do.
No,
I think-
Dragonborn do
They-
not.
They
They
do
do
not
not.
have their dark vision.
No.
Oh, they don't. Okay.
Yes, so it's him. So but Sablin, you're walking in with the other guys, so you can kind of like stick with them.
Yeah.
And Artemis, if if you're sneaking around, yeah, you can't. You can see the fire in the distance, but you can't really see very much around you.
But Grun can
that's
see,
fine.
right?
Yeah, Grun can see.
Okay.
Where is the fire?
So can you guys see? Oh, I'm sorry, I have this blocked. All right,
Ah, there
you
it
go.
is.
All right, now can you guys see the scene here?
Yes, I would be over. Sneaky.
All right, so yes, so you guys can sneak just as long as you're not within 30 feet of an enemy,
Back up.
or like in you should be in like the bushes too, on that little path. And then it'll be Grund, Sablin, and Artemis here coming down the front.
Just 30 feet.
How do you measure again? How do you guys do in the measuring tool?
Oh, it's the fourth tool down on the left side.
Looks like a little ruler.
Yeah, kind of looks like a comb to me, but it's a ruler.
Yeah. Does look like a cone.
This can be interesting.
Okay, so are you guys all where you want to be?
You know what? Let's see. Is this too close? 30 feet? Or just close enough?
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
It's not. It doesn't really matter the difference of 5 feet. It's more just about it being hidden.
Okay.
But, all right. Cool. So you guys all sneak in, and you see this scene, and these guys are wasted. They're like all just laughing and drinking and celebrating, excited to eat this giant. And the boar is huge, and it looks so good. And you can smell it too. It smells delicious.
A boar or a pig?
It's a boar. It's like a.
Susan is safe.
No, I believe it was a boar that was stolen.
Was it?
Was-
I thought it was a pig.
It was a boar. I may have used the words.
Okay, so
Yeah, but-
it is Susan. Okay.
It was a boar.
Alas, poor Susan.
We apologize. We did.
If I
have-
only had magic, I would just use his voice from the distance to yell out, Susan!
All right.
All right, so Grund, Artemis, and Sablin are all walking in.
all right. And
Grun
I
says-
took
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna give Grun some lines and tell him you go in there and you tell them to unhand all the in-gun gains that they have stolen from the city of Redlark. Exactly like that.
Okay. Okay.
Standing in the bush next to him, thinking this is a horrible idea.
That's your
So,
cue, darling. Go for it.
Okay, so Grund walks up into the edge of the firelight and says, "Hello!" And his voice cracks a little bit.
Oh no.
Please return all your ill-gobbled gains.
Groon, what did we talk about? What did we talk about?
I just try and whisper from the bushes, "Il cotton."
And all these guys, like, kind of, as he says this, just look over to him and are frozen for a second, and then all just erupt in laughter.
I'll step in front. I'll step in front of Groon. Gentlemen, how are we all doing this evening?
Now that they see someone else, they all kind of stand up and look at you and say, "Who are you guys? What are you doing here?"
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Jet Archer. I happen to be a traveling salesman from Waterdeep. This is my manservant, Groon, here. Groon, say hi to all the nice people.
Hi?
Good boy, Groon. Sablin's there, correct, too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is my attendant knight?
And I nod nobly.
I call him Silence. Now then.
So now, this, everybody's kind of turned to look at you. The guy who's peeing has, like, kind of walked out of the bushes a little bit over this way. And this captain walks up and he says, "What business do you have here? You put yourself in great danger wandering into my camp."
Well, funny story. I happened to I was on my way to the barge ride in, and I just got horribly lost. I was hoping you fellas could give me some directions. I'd be happy to compensate you for all the trouble.
You got terribly lost. You can turn back around and come the way you came. That'll get you back on the path. You're lucky I'm feeling in a good mood, because we have such a good haul today.
Now, I'm sorry. What exactly does that mean?
What do you think? He like kind of starts walking a little closer to you. Says, "What do you think this is, boy? What do you think you wandered into?"
Let's see. Group of sketchy people in the middle of nowhere, eating a pig with a bear. Hunting party?
Everybody kind of gives a laugh. I guess you could say that. All right.
But you mentioned a good haul though.
Yeah, we're roasting it right now.
Oh, and here I thought you were talking about gold.
What's it to you?
Oh, nothing. I just happen to have a penchant for gambling. I start pulling out a deck of cards.
I think we're happy with where we're at. Thank you very much. Now, if you just kindly leave, you've made me laugh a couple times, and so I'm going to spare your life. But you better get out of here, boy, or you're going to die.
Your manners need work, sir. So Artemis is going to turn on his heel, start walking back, like behind Grund and Sablin, not being on the front lines.
And 7 steps forward a little bit too.
Now, everybody who's hidden, what are you doing?
Waiting.
Watching.
Can I move forward, or is that gonna? Do I think that's gonna cause disturbance?
You think they all look pretty alert right now, and you're like kind of nestled in a hiding spot.
Mm-hmm.
You think that if you got up and moved, they would notice you.
Okay, I'm just getting ready to jump out at him.
I got a short bow notched and ready in case anything goes wrong.
This might be a stupid
I
question,
have my
but
bow ready to shoot as well.
I'm just like gripping onto my axe.
Mm-hmm.
would the door to the cage, to the bear, be locked or easily openable?
Oh, I'm very good with these tools. You don't have to worry about that. My only question is, I'm guessing the door is where the two are standing in front of.
Well, also asking because
Yeah.
I could thaumaturgy to open it.
It had. You see, like it has a
Bolt
a
or
padlock?
something.
like a padlock kind of thing, but it's not locked, but it's like deadbolted
okay.
basically.
Yeah.
You know,
Probably could not open it with magic.
like if you walked up to it, you
Mage
could
hand
open it.
might.
But yeah, there's some tricks you could maybe do to open it, but it's not actually locked. You don't need to pick a lock, but
Yeah.
it's like shut.
You got mage hand?
No. I got thaumaturgy. Opens an unlocked door. But if you'd have to put a deadbolt, I don't know.
I have minor illusion. Could I use the minor illusion to make the image of like a platinum coin that I flick up into the air, making the comment of like, I mean, I just sold a bunch of merchandise. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this platinum I have.
Okay, so
The bait.
yeah, with that the guy's like, all right, you're pushing your luck, boy, and then he like kind of gives the signal to all his guys. So everybody roll initiative. Wait.
Battle music.
I'm gonna clear this.
Never mind. Let's see here.
Oops, sorry. Let me get you guys on there.
There we go.
So I'm going to give everybody who is hiding will get a surprise round. And Agony, I will say that the door is unlocked, so thaumaturgy will open that cage.
Perfect.
You can, yeah.
Is it perfect now? I'm gonna fight a
Uh,
bear too. I have a feeling we're just gonna fight a bear.
Okay.
yeah, but it'll be funny.
Hey, where'd my thing go?
During no, this is on during this round we would have advantage on a sneak attack type thing.
In surprise, if you're hidden, you have advantage. So if you like come into attack,
So
You
my
don't.
26 stealth down here in the bush would be a surprise for a sneak attack advantage type thing.
yeah. So
Yeah.
everybody who's hidden, everybody except Artemis, Grund, and Savelin are going to have a surprise round. And if you attack before you move, that's going to have advantage.
Okay, I just want to know. So then it would apply sneak attack damage.
Yep, exactly. Okay, let's see who else do I need to put on here. The bandits and the bear.
No, they can stay out of the initiative order if they want.
Okay, let me get all these guys. Get all their character sheets up real quick. Put on some battle music. Get stupid chorus music out of it. Okay. Oh, by the way, that's what Grund looks like.
I love it.
Although his head is
A lot smaller.
like 2/3 the size of the head in the picture
What's
there.
wrong with Rune?
As expected.
He has survived his whole life entirely on pickles and pickle juice.
He's been pickled from the inside out.
All right, so the bandit camp.
We can totally tell Grund is ready and raring to go jumping into combat.
I want to see Grune die. I'm sorry, guys. I had to say it.
I want to make Grund our mascot. And possibly a future fall guy.
I want to see Grun just fucking die.
No, Groon is going to become the champion of the Desert Valley. This
Exactly. And then when something goes horribly wrong, it's his fault.
This campaign is the Legend of Groon.
I hope the bear just mauls him.
Okay. Oh, wrong way. Okay. So, surprise round begins. Artemis, you're not in this surprise round. So it's to John.
I'm gonna shoot that guy.
All right.
Woohoo! 11.
That's because you have advantage.
Mhm.
And 11's just going to miss it. He just in time kind of is like, whoa! Sees the arrow.
I'm gonna run over and hide in some other bushes. 'Cause that didn't go well.
Okay. So then you're using your bonus action to hide.
I can't do that until level 2.
Oh, well.
So
never
I'm
mind
just
then.
running into a different set of bushes and.
Got it. You're trying to hide, but you don't have that roguish ability yet. Okay, then the next person who has surprise is Palouse.
Yeah.
He's gonna run up to this guy, and he's gonna yell, "For the Falcon!" Ah! And he's gonna rage, and he's going to attack.
Ah! That hits. Yeah, that
8
guy's like running back in, still zipping up his pants. 8 damage. All right. Yeah, nice chunk out of him. He's what the fuck? All right then, Agony.
I'll just walk a little closer, and I'll thaumaturgy that cage open and whisper, "Give them hell, darling."
And the cage door swings open and kind of like knocks one of the bandits in the head a little bit. And you go, what? What the hell? Oh no! They see the bear roar behind them.
And that's it.
And then Hallandor.
I'm trying to select, and I'm thinking I'm on the wrong pointer now.
Oh yeah, you.
Oh,
If
Is,
you were
is
on
this
the,
guy the leader?
Yep.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the leader.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Shoot bandana.
All right, that he just like dips out of the way as an arrow comes
Damn.
flying through the. Although no, you have advantage. I'm
Oh
sorry,
yeah.
because you're hidden.
Yeah.
So that does hit. Roll for damage.
Woo!
All right, 11 damage. Holy moly!
Good and bloody for that bear to smell.
Pretty sure we're gonna destroy these guys.
All right,
You don't know.
now Grund is not his turn. All right, so now we begin with Artemis.
See here. Okay, let's see. I'm going to use my bonus action to draw the Ace of Clubs from my deck, create a little birding symbol of a roughly in the shape of a club, and make it appear on the bandit captain's head as I cast Hex on him. And then I'm going to probably
Okay.
just Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. 15. That's gonna hit.
Yes. 10.
All right, 10 damage.
Oh, hang on, a Hex.
Yep, and roll your hex damage.
The bandit captain's dead.
All right, 11 more damage. Ooh. He takes an arrow and then a bolt of energy. It's gonna knock
Guess you
back
should-
a little bit.
Guess you should run back where you came from, boy.
Oh, he just growls at you.
See what I did there? I took what you said and I turned it around on.
All right, John, back to you.
I will try and hit this guy. Hey, a crit.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Oh, he's
Dead.
fucked.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Sneak
He's
applies too.
destroyed. Yeah, he's done. He is. You just hit him right in the forehead, and he crumbles to the ground, dead.
That was my kill.
Well, now he's your dinner.
Assist.
All right, do you want to move or anything?
Yeah.
All right. Then Sabelin. All right, so you start kind of running across the path.
Alrighty, so I go ahead and I just charge the captain. I get right about right here, right here, and I just tell him that he made a mistake, not backing down, and I breath weapon not him but the guy behind him, making a 30-foot line of acid.
Okay. To the bandit with the green dot next to him.
Exactly, yeah.
Got it.
Okay, and I'm going to roll for that. It's a DC 12.
All right. So both of them need to make that then.
Yes.
Him and the captain. Okay, cool. And Dex save.
That's an unfortunate damage roll.
That happens.
All right. Well, they both
Unfortunate
fail.
rolls all around.
So they each take 3 acid damage. Ooh. All right, they kind of the bandit captain looks kind of unfazed by it. He just kind of he grits his teeth and shrugs off a little bit. The guy behind him's like, "Ah, my face!" All right, and then the captain just kind of after you spit your acid at him, he just spits in your face, and he says, "Ha ha!" And he takes 2 swings with his scimitar at
Bring
Sabelin.
it.
All right, so the second one hits you
For
for
7.
7 damage.
Yikes. Okay.
Ah! And he goes, "Ha ha! I like when you come in close, boy. Where I can reach you."
This guy's just writing checks that his ass cannot cash.
I will eat your bones.
He's not lying about that. He actually is going to eat your bones.
10.
Oh yeah, that's gonna miss.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna look pretty.
All right,
That's it.
you kind of bat your doggy eyes.
Hyena
All right.
eyes.
The black bear, with the door open, he just charges out. He actually just charges to the edge of the cage and takes a swipe at the bandit with the little pink dot. And and he actually gets a bite and a claw attack, so he's going to do 1 at each of them. So this is for the pink guy. That's going to hit for 8, and then 6 on the other guy. So the bear just claws one and then bites the other, and they both start screaming. Oh, it hurts!
Okay, I have a feeling that after this we're gonna end up watching the bear wrestle with Palos over food.
Probably.
All right. Agony, your turn.
I will just cast Ray of Frost. Well, Not that he's moving, but for dramatic effect, on the bandit boss.
Okay.
Well, he might move after. Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
And that's, wait. Oh, speed is reduced by 10. Okay, it's not a DC, never mind. Yeah, his speed's
Okay.
reduced by 10.
Those speeds reduced by 10.
Until the
you
start
hit
of
him for
my
8
next turn. Yep.
And Sibon flinches a little as he feels the frost and go right past his cheek.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel a little coolness on your cheek. All right. So the bandits. The 3 back here all pull out their crossbows and shoot them at Palouse and Sablin. But as they shoot, they all kind of get they all like seem to shoot towards you and then right past you, and they all go straight at Grund,
Oh shit!
as if they're like
Grund,
tugged by
no.
something, and they all get pulled towards Grund.
Groot,
Oh.
no!
Yes.
And
yes.
2 of them hit him. Ugh.
He's a magnet.
And Grun goes, "Oh, that hurt."
Grund, it's okay. It's nothing a pickle can't fix.
I yelled,
Splash a little pickle juice on it. It solves everything.
Is Grun carrying his shield?
No, he just had a club.
No, Grun is not carrying a shield. He just has a mace.
Okay.
Is it
Valentine's-
magnetic?
The civilian turns back to Grun and tells him to just run. Just to get out of here, run.
Grun, I don't know.
Christine, fight.
Yeah, exactly.
There's
Warrior
pickle
Grun.
juice on it. It'll fix the
Grun,
problem. No
ride the
problem.
bear.
You cast suggestion.
So the other 2 bandits that are next to the bear, they run. They get away from the bear and they run to help their captain. So they come up here and here.
Bear gets an opportunity attack on one of them.
Yep, and
Cool.
so
I'm up.
the bear takes an opportunity attack.
Come on, bear, crit it. Kill that
pink
fucker.
one. He makes a swing with his claw,
Ooh.
Ooh.
and as running away, this one is killed.
Perish.
He just gets a claw in the back and dies.
Does the purple one get an opportunity attack from entering our threat range, or
Only leaving.
No.
It's only
only
leaving,
leaving?
yeah.
Okay. I was been
So he
not sure about
comes-
that rule.
He comes into your range and he makes an attack on you, Sablin.
Ooh, 20.
So that's 20. That'll hit. 5 damage.
Alright, that takes me down to 2. Right,
2? How much?
I
How
had
much hit
12
points you have?
I had 12. Took 7 from the captain a minute ago.
Wow.
Yeah, he's taken
Shit.
like all the damage so far. Him and Grund. All right, so that's the bandits, and at the end of the turn, you see behind the fire, there's a cave, and out of its mouth, 3 more bandits come running out.
Ah, shit.
Oh, look, more food for Palos.
Go, "Ooh. What's going on? Oh shit!" All right, Hallandor, your turn.
I'm gonna attack that one.
Which one is that? Sorry,
The blue.
the blue one. Okay. Yep, 19 will hit.
Woo!
11 damage.
Damn.
All right,
I missed this last time, but I have favorite enemy. I deal extra +2 to humanoid creatures. I don't.
Oh, nice.
That's
Perfect.
Awesome.
So you just arrow straight through the heart, and that guy
Ugh.
crumbles to the ground. All right. Anything else you wanted to do?
No, I'm gonna stand back and kind of be the archery overwatch and fight their archers while our meleers take on their melee guy.
Makes sense. All right.
Fantastic
Well
shooting,
done.
Hallandor.
It comes to Groon's turn,
Thank you.
and Groon just says,
Take you to the hoop.
"Oh!"
He's Mickey Mouse now.
and he charges forward.
No,
Oh,
Groon,
makes-
don't be a hero.
I told Groon, no, Groon, save yourself.
And he makes an
Use
attack
the pickle.
He makes a pickle attack.
with his mace, with his pickle-smelling mace, and he has advantage because he has pack tactics.
Hmm.
So he gets advantage when an ally's near him. Makes his attack and just crushes the head of that bandit, who then crumples
Plus 2
to the
vinegar damage.
ground.
Rub some
Yeah.
salt in there, too.
A mighty blow, Groon.
And he creates the best-smelling corpse on the battlefield.
I don't know. Susan over there looks pretty delicious.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So, beginning of the next round, Artemis. A few
Okay,
of the
I think
bandits have died.
Yeah, so I think I have a killer line of shot. Yeah, I've got a clear line of sight to the captain. So just a standard Eldritch.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. All right, that hits. Roll your damage.
Cool.
All right, and then Hex. All right, so 8 damage.
Stupid hacks.
All right, yeah, that captain is starting to look rough. He is taking some damage. He's kind of scorched in places and got a couple arrows and slashes in him.
Let's add another arrow to him then.
Is that it for your turn, Artemis?
Oh wait, hang on. There's a bear between. There's a corpse between me and a bear. I'm good. I'll run. I'll risk it.
Okay. All right, John.
Yeah, I can see the captain now, so I'm gonna take a nice shot at him.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
9 damage. And then hop into these bushes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, he's just barely hanging on at this point. He's
Savelin, it's all for you, buddy. You get it.
Alright, I'm holding my side a little. I'm not feeling too good, but I go ahead and just take a big, mighty swing at the captain.
Yep, that'll hit.
Alright, and boom.
All right. How do you kill the bandit captain?
I just lop his head right off.
All right. And you do it. Just pops right off and rolls on the ground, and as his body crumples.
Hey, boys, you still want to fight?
Right. So we took down your boss. So now the rules are you all have to surrender. Those are the rules.
They go. They
Yeah,
go. No.
Alright, and before the end of my turn, I
oh,
go ahead
yep,
and
sorry.
I move forward a little.
Okay, great.
See here, 5, 10, 15. Yeah. I'm not feeling good, but I'm gonna get in between them and us anyways. Right here.
All right.
And that ends my turn.
All right. So Palouse.
After
These are my kills! I run
After
up.
we kill all these bandits. I say we just let the bear loose on inside the cave for any leftovers.
I attack.
Yep, that hits. And you take that one down.
Oh shit.
Not enough! I rampage, and I move over here, and I make a bite attack at this one. 16?
Oh yeah, you can do that once per long rest. Is that right?
It's a bonus action. That's what you
Oh
wrote
yeah,
to me.
yeah, that's right. Yep, that's right. Nice. All right, so you
I just bite him
attack
for 4.
for 4 damage. All right. All right, so that's your bonus action. Nice.
And that's all I got.
Not bad.
Now is to see where the bear is our friend or if Groon is fucked.
Ride the bear.
Be the bear.
Let me. Yeah. Okay, so the bear. Let's see. He killed that guy. The other guy's in front of him. Yeah, he's going for Grund. He just sees Grund in front of him and
Yes.
charges.
Groon, no.
Ah!
I mean, no.
Bad
He
bear.
makes a bite and a claw. All right, so actually those both hit.
I thought Groon had some kind of armor on when we left.
Wait, he has 10 hit? Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Grund has got no
Armor.
armor
Yeah.
or
He
anything.
just has some
Cloaked in.
comfy shorts.
And a lot of good feelings.
All right,
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry. He does have armor. That the thing on his token was wrong. He's got that just misses him. He's got some tattered armor, and it just like barely saves him from that second blow. But he's still looking rough.
I look at him and go, man, you should have stopped in town and got him some armor.
All right, so that's the bear's turn.
Shit.
Agony.
Crap.
There's
Ah.
the
Save Groon.
bandits by the cave. There's the one who's looking rough. Actually, he's looking okay. The one paired up with Sablin and Palouse. And the black bear mauling Grund. And Grund's just screaming.
Could
Save
I,
Oh,
Groon.
God.
could I try
can
to
yell.
calm the bear?
Oh, that could work.
I mean, you can certainly try.
I can certainly try. Shit.
Offer it some pickles.
Yeah, you've got food in your bag in your ration?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bears eat fish. I don't have fish.
Do you have animal handling?
Picnic baskets.
Not trained, but I can try and offer it food. Yeah, I'll do some animal handling.
Yeah. So what are you? What
Um,
action are you doing? Like, what are you pulling out some food and?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out some food and say, now calm down. You must go free. You don't need to be here anymore.
Maybe Hallandor can talk to it next round if this doesn't work.
Okay, so
Jim.
yeah, roll animal handling. It doesn't even seem to notice you. It's like still got its mouth around Grund and it's kind of shaking him a little bit.
Dang it.
It's tasted pickle.
Dang
It's
it.
just a-
It tastes pickle and it wants more.
And
yeah, you
There
notice
is a way to
Grund-
take care of that problem.
yeah, you notice Grun's blood kind of like smells briny a little bit.
too many pickles
Like
in
pickles.
his life.
Is he a pickle guy?
All right, is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So the bandits First, this one, after Palouse comes in and gives it a bite, it retaliates with a scimitar attack.
Yep.
Palouse.
That hits. It's
Oh,
1
it's just-
damage.
Yep, preservation. Alright, and then the 3 back here just kind of line up and fire their crossbows, which again become redirected towards.
What the hell?
Groon, we really need to have a talk about this if you survive.
Does he
Yeah,
have like
we gotta
a?
figure what's up with Groon.
Does he have a cursed mace? Like, what's going on?
What the fuck?
So Groon.
The crossbows have tasted pickle.
So two of the crossbows hit Groon, and he like seems to almost go down, but his half orc resilience kind of holds him steady, and he just barely stays up and stays awake from going unconscious. But he looks terrible, and
Yeah,
as
exactly.
as he's brought to this state, you all hear a loud
Check.
and
What do I smell?
it smells terrible to the point that
Do I have to make a constitution?
everybody within 20 feet of Groon has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Because I have
So I
superior
think-
smelling.
Definitely.
It's 25 feet away. Can we make it so I have to do it too?
Yeah, you can opt in.
Okay, okay, I'm
I'm
opting.
just in range. Oh, I'm just in range of it, aren't
No, Hallandor, you're out. You're out. You have to be within 20 feet of him.
I? I am
So-
right at the edge.
But the bear could get really fucked
Yes.
up.
Sable
Oh, yeah, the bear.
Artemis,
Shit.
Agony, the bear, and Palouse.
Can the bear be at disadvantage because he's like, he's a wild animal, he smells really good?
And it was right in his
What?
face.
Action save.
It doesn't matter.
What was the DC? Did I write it up there?
10.
Make it 13. I just want to see the black
Oh, I
bear
have it
throw up.
under written down. His con. Yeah, so it was 12. Was the
Bear
DC.
path.
So everybody but Agony
Fuck.
kind of shrugs it off.
Dear
But Agony,
God,
you
screw.
just
That's horrible.
it was just you're like right in him. His like butt's kind of as he kind of falls to the ground, his butt like raises up into your face, and it's just terrible smell. So you on your next turn, you're poisoned. Oh, you should have been making these saving throws at the beginning of your turn, so that was my mistake.
Oh, it's fine.
But at your next turn, your action, at the end of your next turn, or no, it's only one action that it works. So let me draw the cloud, but this stench persists, so it like stinks. So everybody kind of will be okay for this first round, except for Agony. But I'll draw where the cloud is. Yeah, because you can smell if you're in it.
Dropped stinking cloud.
Basically, from his ass.
Yeah, it's a modified stinking cloud. Okay, so that was the bandit's turn. So Hallandor, now it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot the pink bandit.
Wait. Oh, there's another pink bandit. Okay.
Is the cloud also heavy obscurement or like a actual?
It does not. You can't.
Okay.
You can't see it.
It
You
is
can
silent.
just
It
smell
is
it.
simply a horrible smell. Got it.
Silent but deadly.
Yeah, it's
I
invisible.
don't think it was silent.
Remember +2 against humanoids for the bandit.
And you were shooting the one next to Sablein?
No, the pink one in the back That's
Oh, okay.
3 crossbow and side by side.
Yep. So that does 8 damage to him. Right, yeah, that's a nice hit. You strike him solidly in the gut, and kind of reels over in pain, doubles over. There we go. Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, I'll move closer to the bear to try and help out with the bear.
All right, so you move in, and it stinks in here. It is.
Oh,
my God,
great.
it smells.
I should have caught that when I stepped into the cloud.
Yeah, I mean, you would have noticed immediately when you step into it.
Do I have to make a saving throw right then, or is it?
No, it's
seem like
actually it's the beginning of your. It's if you start your turn in the cloud.
I probably wouldn't have stopped if I didn't feel like it was hampering me.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Get the
cover
methane.
my arm with one hand and go,
Okay,
ooh,
yeah.
Groon. Oh, God, stop with the pickles.
Yeah, you're like struggling to move closer to him, but you
Be
do.
happy the methane didn't hit the open flame.
Oh god! Everything just lights afire.
It's a good thing I didn't kill
It's a
you
fireball.
either.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so then Hallandor, that's your turn.
Wait.
Grund then. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
So then Grund is just gonna, after like taking all those hits, he just kind of like shrinks up and hides in a ball, and he's gonna take the dodge action. But he's just like, he like curls up and he goes, "Oh God, somebody help me!"
Groon, get your ass together. Literally.
So now it is Artemis, your turn. So you're in the stench, but you kind of shrug it off.
Okay. Yeah, if I got right about here.
Uh-huh.
If I got right about there, I'd be out of the flatulence, correct?
Yep, correct.
Okay, and as a bonus action, I'm going to point over to the fallen bandit captain and just sort of like pull my mark off of him. It's just like this little string of flame, and I'm going to attach it to the orange bandit over there by Palouse.
Okay.
So now he's hexed, and I'll Eldritch Blast that guy.
Okay. Go ahead.
Ooh.
Crap. Luck point. Luck point for days.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
Good thing you got the devil's luck.
12?
12 does hit. That just hits.
Nice.
Oh, wrong button.
You mean
You hit the.
Wrong button.
You hit it in the chat if you hit Eldritch Blast.
Wrong
see that?
button.
tried to present?
Perfect. All right, so 7.
No, there we go. 2.
Oh, there we go.
For a whopping 2 damage. Oh,
Plus
hang
your
on.
1d6.
Yeah, plus
You're right.
your hex.
Look at that hex.
All right,
Did
5
more
damage.
than-
There
did
you
more
go.
than
There you go. Better, better.
Yeah, so
I don't think that's enough. Maybe.
he's looking. Yeah, it's not quite enough to bring him down, but
I'm never going to get temporary hit points.
But yeah, he's looking rough. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
All right, John.
They look like they got those bandits up there under control, but this bear seems much more of a problem, so I'll take a shot at it.
Don't make the baby.
Okay.
Don't make it angry.
Yep. So you.
Especially while you're standing next to it.
I'm not standing next to it.
I meant agony, sorry.
Yep, that hits. That hits.
Poor bear.
So that's 13 damage.
12.
12 damage.
Wait.
Thank you.
Oh. Okay.
And then I'll take a couple more steps up around here.
All right. Is that it?
Yep.
All right. Sabelin.
Alright, I roar in the orange bandit's face, and I take a long sword swing at him. And does that hit?
Oh, yeah, that's going to hit.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll for damage, and oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to ask you about some rules. Next or after the game.
Okay. Yeah, that hits and that kills him.
Alright, my sword goes right into his gut, and I'm just gonna throw him to the side. And then I run up to the, behind the pig, to where I'm kind of crouching behind it, taking cover, and I yell at the bandits by the cave mouth to surrender now while they have a chance.
Okay.
So, would this be too close to the fire right here, or...
No, that's fine.
Okay, I'm crouching behind the roasting Susan.
And you kind of yell at them.
Yeah, yell at them to surrender while they still have a chance.
Okay. All right. Luce, your turn.
Agony, are you okay?
It just stinks really bad.
Ah!
Oh, I'm fine though. Go on ahead.
I make a failed axe attack, probably.
Yep, that's gonna miss. As you run into the stinking cloud,
Yeah.
it's kind of like distracting you a little bit. You can't quite get your bearings as you're retching with your superior smell.
Okay, I have my turn.
All right. So the black bear is going to, seeing that the most kind of intimidating thing come towards him is Palouse, so he's going to turn towards Palouse and make its 2 attacks. Its bite and its claws.
Okay.
So the claws miss way wide, but he hits you with the bite for 8, reduced to 4 piercing damage.
Ah!
All right. Agony, you are just retching and reeling from that disgusting...
I'm like turning around,
Smell that-
puking into the bush.
Right. So you vomit. I won't make you roll for vomit. That actually, it only uses your action. So if you wanted to move, you could, or if you had a bonus action you wanted to do.
Probably just moving like a square to the side.
Okay.
Not out of the bear's range, puking into the bush.
Yeah, you just kind of run over the bush. Puke. Fair enough. All right, so these bandits. Let's see here.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you guys just left Sabelin to get... Wait, no.
That's why I took cover.
There's actually a guy with a mace of missile attraction.
So, the bandits all point their crossbows at Sabelin and fire. And this time they actually don't get redirected. They go...
Oh, shit.
The flatulence cancel it out.
Does the fire give him any cover?
He doesn't need it. You have 18 AC, yeah? So...
Yep.
Or no, it's... one more. Go. Yep,
Oh yeah, they all just blink off my armor. It's great.
Yeah, you kind of like have your shield up, hiding behind the fire. They all 3 arrows just bounce right off of it.
And after that little volley, I yell back at them, "Your leader is dead. Flee!"
They all kind of look at each other like, "Oh God, what the hell are we doing?" And they do start running. They're gonna all go up. Ah! I'll just make a break for it that way. All right, Hallandor. Your turn.
Do I have to make a con save as the stink clouds?
Oh,
still there?
yes, you do. Thank you for reminding me. You make a Constitution save.
Eek!
Yep. So you're just like, oh, you can't do anything. You're just retching and reeling.
But I can move? Is that
You
correct?
you
or
can
no?
move, and you can use a bonus action. You just can't. Your action is used throwing up. So did you want to move somewhere?
I know. Attack of opportunity.
Yep. So the black bear take a swipe at you. Its claw as you run away. It's a 15 hit.
Yep.
It's a 6 slashing damage. Bear's claws rake across your back as you run away from Groon's stinky flatulence.
I was going to be friendly and trying to help it. Now I'm going to have to fill it full of arrows.
Groon! Groon, run! The bear's distracted!
Groon like is not is
Away
out of
from
this
me.
world. He is just cradling himself on the ground.
You moron, move!
And he just sobs.
What was that?
Artemis.
Ouch.
I'm not cut out for this.
Let's see here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'll just take my mark off of, or my hex, I should say, off the fallen bandit, and I'll transfer it to the bear, I guess. Who freed them? The bear idea was such a great idea. I love this bear.
Hey, I will have many more great ideas like this to come. I promise.
No, it was an amazing idea. It's just unfortunately Ben is not so gentle here. So Eldritch Blast on the bear. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Nice roll damage.
Ooh, did you get to roll crit damage
shit.
on your hex
Yeah, my hex gets doubled as well.
Ooh,
All
that's nice.
2d6.
I mean, you can roll the hex if you want.
21. That's the necrotic down there.
Wait, did you
Yeah.
move the hex?
Yes.
Yeah, he just did at the
Okay.
beginning of the turn.
Yeah, so I've already factored in the hex. So 9, 7, 16,
Oh, okay, I see that.
like 21.
Yep, 21 damage. Yeah,
Blackjack!
that is just
Yes.
pulverized.
That's what you would yell.
You're right. Oh, it would be, or it would be. Blackjack. And like I just hold up my fingers and I just sort of blow smoke off. Like my fingertips are smoking. Just sort of blow it away. Spells out.
My only question now in characters: are we letting these others flee?
Up to you.
No! I
just
say
gotta
we
get-
kill them.
We just gotta give this stuff back to Red Lark. They can just go live their sad little lives how they want.
Do happen to have a cage here we could throw them in?
If you could catch them.
If we could catch them, the cage would be ideal. But if they're not trying to kill us, we shouldn't try and kill them. We
Well,
need
just to be on the safe side, I'll go ahead and roll my temporary hit points since I downed a thing.
Yeah. do
4,
it.
5.
Cool. Perfect. All right. John, your turn.
Luce is gonna attack them, regardless.
I will hold an attack until an ally is within 5 feet acting hostily.
Okay.
Actually, I might not be able to make that. Well, yeah, I can.
All right, Sabelin.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and lay on hands myself to get 5 HP back. Here, that's about. Oh, that's because I got a measure thing on. Here we go. So lay on hands myself. Because I am looking worse for wear.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and pursue them in case they try any funny business. So, move like this way, just kind of flanking them. And that will end my turn, and I yell them to lay down the weapons and surrender.
All right. Palouse.
I get on all fours as a bonus action, or is it a bonus action? Yeah, it is. Yeah, oh well. And I can't attack yet.
Oh,
yes,
I'm sorry,
yeah,
Palouse.
I can.
You had to make a
Sure.
another Constitution save. Yep, you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, so I just dash into there, and I can't attack yet, so...
If you
Okay.
have bonus action to dash, then you can do it as an action to attack.
Nope, because as a feral dash, I'm not allowed to use an attack action.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm on all fours, basically. But it gives me 10 movement. I can make a... Oh, wait,
You can make a bite.
A bite attack.
Oh, I can make a bite. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. You just can't make
Okay.
a weapon attack, but you can make a bite attack.
So I'm gonna grab on
Get
the
on
ankle
all
of this... On the blue one.
And on that, I would shoot him.
Yep.
So the blue one.
Right. So 2 damage. All right. So yeah, between the two of you, that bandit is so Palouse gets on all fours and just charges in, biting the leg of this bandit as he runs in. It like throws its arm up in the air, screaming, and John looses an arrow, just hits him right in the chest, and he falls over dead.
Oh shit.
Oh. All right, Agony, make another Constitution saving throw.
You should heal Grun, maybe.
That's what I was planning on. Oh, dear God, screwed. Plug your asshole. Healing word him.
You should run at.
You use healing word on Grund.
Yes. And gonna run out of this thing.
Awesome.
You can move there. I assume it's 30.
Puke just a little more as I look at the dead bodies too.
Still have an action, too.
I heal.
Yeah.
That was the healing word.
Healing word is bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have an action.
well then.
But you can only use it on a cantrip. Bonus action spell means you can only use a cantrip action.
Oh,
Right.
Well, my other
You got any
spell.
cool
So-
My
cantrips?
other spell is detect magic anyway.
You can yell
Ray
at
of
them.
Frost.
Oh, Ray of Frost. Pink guy.
Make it so they can't run away.
13?
Yep, that'll hit.
5, 7. No,
No, it's
yeah,
5.
No, 5, yeah, 5. I just automatically want to add things when I see a plus.
Just add that crit. For no reason.
Yeah, that kills that guy.
Oh, shit.
Fi-
Well, but-
5 kills. Oh, yeah, he's already damaged. That's right.
Yeah, that one was pretty worse for wear.
We're gonna just kill all of them.
Well, there's only one guy left. He was just told to drop his weapons and surrender.
We'll
He's
have,
got no friends left.
Yeah, let's see what he does. Maybe he'll run.
we'll have one survivor take him into authorities.
So, is that your turn?
Yes.
Agony? Is that
That's
the rest
my
of it?
turn.
So the bandit does just drop his weapon, seeing the friend in front and behind him die. He just puts his hands up in the air and drops his weapon.
He's unarmed. Shoot him now.
Says, "Oh God, please,
No.
No, no, no.
don't
I
hurt
would-
me."
Then walk out of the bushes.
Yeah, is combat over, or we're still doing this?
That's up to you guys. If you, I mean,
I
you
think
can
we're
We're-
not
we're
going
not
to kill
finish
him.
him off.
We're not.
Yeah, my character's not going to.
Yeah, I might
Okay.
kill him. If anything, I would drag him into the cage.
All right. All right. So, as he puts his hands up and says, "I'm sorry, I surrender," Agony, your healing word brings kind of Grun gets himself together, and the smell dissipates, and it no longer reeks in his vicinity.
Thank
And then I would also ask the guy who just surrendered, are there any more inside?
He says, "No, that's it."
You can lie if you want, but no guaranteed your life will. You'll keep your life.
Nope, I'm not lying. So before we go further with this, let's take a. You guys want to take a little break? I need to go to the bathroom real quick.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
5,
So
10
let's
minutes?
let's take a 10-minute break and meet back at 9:45. Does that sound good?
Okay.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay.
All right. See you guys then.
See you then.
Nom nom nom.
Wait, Susan. Susan, you there? Did you not link this to us before? This is amazing.
Hey. Man,
What's up?
all this talk about Groon and his pickling made me think of this.
I was thinking the same thing.
Is that? Oh, yeah. I don't watch that show as much as I should. It's a good show.
Oh, I love it. Great level 1 boss, though, for a group of people. Secretly, that's Grund.
I painted a half orc recently.
I have no artistic talent, and painting miniatures is not my. They would all come out as one big, very ugly-looking color.
Oh, that's cool.
But it's
Yeah, that's
very
cool.
cool.
That's my first half orc and the first piece I've painted in like 20 years.
Are you playing a half orc on another game?
Tabletop game with family members, Saw family members.
Cool. I wish my family played D&D. That'd be fun.
It would be interesting. Totally could put family members into classes, though, based on their personalities.
Yeah. Mom's the barbarian, obviously.
Really? I was thinking Paladin.
I was kidding.
Justice, Divine Fury, all that.
We play till 8, right?
Yeah.
Time is relative.
Depends on where you're at.
No, I know. I'm just checking. My son's wanting to go do something.
We play for like an hour and a half more, right?
An hour, 15 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. Sounds right.
Give or take, depending on, of course. Could run over, we could end early, depending.
Ouch.
How crazy we go.
At least an hour left.
Yeah, about.
An hour to convince Grund he did all of this work. Did all of this, guys. We didn't do anything.
Dude, I forgot about Grun's racial, man. He's never gonna die.
Oh, I'm back.
Shit.
Literally.
Oh yeah, dude. We really just gotta throw him into battle and just have him poop.
I
Everywhere.
want to figure out why he's magnetic to arrows.
Yeah, what up with that?
Gotta be his.
Honestly, I'm kind of okay with it.
Oh yeah, saved my ass, but
It's a nice shield effect.
Yeah, he's my new best friend. That's what every archer likes, is somebody who sucks up arrows.
Unless he starts sucking up your arrows.
Then,
Yeah, that would be bad.
That's not good. I would have.
Secretly, Grund is God.
Yeah, maybe he's got
Runes
some
are
magic
so
power.
good that he's convinced arrows to come get them.
Maybe his secret, like,
Pickles brings all the arrows to the yard.
Exactly.
yeah, he's like, his pickles probably are like magnetic. That's probably what he puts in them.
High
Magnets.
doses of iron.
Exactly.
And then once we get
All
back,
right.
the first thing I'm doing is doing a divine census, try to narrow down the grunt question.
All right. So is everybody back?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we left off. All the bandits but one are dead, and it's just kind of cowering with its arms up, Palouse and Sablin in front of him. And he goes, "Please spare me."
I'll walk up to next to Pelus and go, "Hey, do you mind?" And then I would put my hand on his shoulder and say, "I would really love if you leaded us into your cave and show us where you hid all the nifty things you had stolen."
Goes,
Assuming these
go
are
right
the
ahead.
same bandits.
Oh no, I insist that you must lead the way.
all right.
And I will hold a dagger to his back as I have him lead the way.
Okay. Yeah, he leads you to the cave.
Palouse is a little distracted. He starts, chewing on the cooked meat.
Okay. You start chewing on Susan there.
Pelus, now save some of that for us. There's all this other meat here that you will eat that not all of us will.
We have to save the head to take back to the farmer so you have something to bury.
So John, the bandit shows you into the hideout. And it's a pretty shallow cave. It's not like a cavern or anything. It's just kind of a little sheltered area. And there's like a pile of just like assorted satchels and coin purses and such. And he goes, "Take it, please, take it all."
I would just start to look through it and say, "Hey guys, I found some stuff."
Okay,
Probably.
before we start pocketing it all, we should probably take it back to the village that it all got stolen from.
As I was going to say.
I am not listening to a single word they said. I'm looking through every single bag.
So yeah, you're finding mostly just gold and silver and copper pieces.
Yeah, I'm just looking for anything that looks different from everything else in the bag.
Yeah, there's some like fancier kind of like brooches and different like necklaces and jewelry and stuff like that that you think would be worth money, but nothing. There's nothing crazy fancy. It's just like looks like people's valuables that have been stolen and collected here.
While he's doing that, I'd like to take a look at the boss and see what he was carrying.
Okay. Yeah, you would find, he's got his scimitar and he's got like these belts that are just filled with daggers. But nothing. He has like a little coin purse on him as well, but it doesn't seem to be particularly overflowing.
What weapon was he using to attack us? I forgot.
He was using a scimitar.
Scimitar. Does it look valuable?
No, it looks average. It looks kind of worn.
I just bring the bags out to everyone and go, "Okay, here you go." And just throw them out on the ground and go and grab a piece of Susan.
I'm sitting next to Palouse. Cut me off a slice.
Out of character, Susan, again, I apologize for naming this boar after you. I really didn't mean
really don't care. It's great.
So you're all kind of settling. You gather all the gold. The bandit says, "Can I go now?"
Oh no! I take the bandit by the cuff of his like leather jerkin, and I just drag him over to that cage and put him in.
Okay. Yeah, the bandit thrown in the cage.
We could take
And
you.
Are we planning on taking him to town to pay for the crimes?
Indeed. Take him in the morning.
I get my my giant great axe and I just chop right into the boar. It's still bloodied too, but police doesn't mind.
No, at this point, it's been cooked
Thoroughly.
cooked thoroughly. But you chop it in half, and you just
Just, you pass it around like Thanksgiving.
I would just be like, hey, no. See, that's not how you cut the meat. That is such a waste. Some of it fell into the fire now.
Is that
That's how I cut
same
the meat.
axe? Is that the same axe you were using to fight those bandits?
What? It tastes fine to me.
Cut me a slice of Susan, too, would you, darling?
Of course.
Appreciate
Here you
it.
go, Agony.
How are they pulling that wagon with the bear? Do they have horses around here somewhere too?
you don't see any horses or anything.
It's okay. We have one.
The bear pulled it.
The bear pulled itself in the cage.
Maybe they stole the cage. I don't know. That's kind of weird, huh?
They're not
Why do
that
they have a
bright.
fucking bear in a cage?
There was a traveling circusman. They robbed him of his bear.
They might have.
I was about to say, can we investigate this carriage to see if there's maybe a unicycle or a fez anywhere? I would.
Tiny Fest.
I want a fez.
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
We probably should look for orders or something on the hand guy too.
Looking around, you see on the side of the wagon is kind of carved in property of Edsel Colton.
Did we just kill a man's bear?
Oops.
Now Edsel Colton is going to come for us.
We can question this guy too.
Hey, Palus, you looking hungry at all? Or is that pig enough? Because I think you like fresher meat, right?
It doesn't actually matter. But why? What's wrong?
Well, I look over at the guy in the cage and go, well, I don't think he's given us quite everything yet.
Oh, I see.
Says, "Whoa, hey, I swear I gave you everything. I just wanted to get through this. I didn't start this fight. I came out. You guys were attacking us.
You
What
didn't
did you
give us
expect
the
me to-
story.
What do you want to know?"
Why do you have a bear?
Well, we caught it. It was pretty cool. It was yeah, pretty impressive.
What did you plan to do with the bear?
Exactly.
Well, we're gonna use them to scare people. That's kind of what we do.
What?
I mean, it's not. He's not wrong. I mean, I see a black bear charge, and I tend to be scared.
Yeah, I don't know.
like bears.
I feel like that. I feel like that plan hadn't been thought out completely.
Yeah, fair enough. I didn't think about it too much.
Now where did you get the wagon though?
Oh, that was there was this guy who was traveling with that boar over there. He had it in the wagon,
Oh, okay.
but
That makes sense.
he escaped, and we had to push the wagon along. It was quite a pain, but
Susan does taste pretty good, doesn't she, guys?
I agree.
She's
Yeah.
delicious.
I'm licking my fingers.
I think it would go good with a pickle.
Groon says, "Oh yeah,
No offense, Grund.
that was rough."
I've had plenty of pickles in my day, but I will never have another pickle. I'm sorry. It's not you. It's me.
No,
No, it's not. It's your ass.
That
I
too.
said it.
what are you talking about?
Don't let it get to your head.
You don't like pickles? What's wrong with you?
Speaking of getting to your head, Grun, do you know why arrows were attracted to your head? They seem to change course and go right towards it.
Is that so? I thought they were just shooting at me because I'm the strongest.
That's possible.
I don't know.
They were definitely shooting at you because you're the strongest, darling. That is exactly what was going on.
Can I see your mace, Groom?
Yeah, sure. He hands it over to you. It's even with all the blood on it, it still kind of smells like pickles.
Does it feel? Does it vibrate? Does it, feel magical or something?
You can make an Arcana check.
Okay, I'll do that. Could be worse.
You do not get the impression that this thing's magical. It looks pretty shoddy. Like you don't know that much about magical things, but you know that they're supposed to be like fancy and nice, and this does not look like a fancy and nice thing. It's not looking in good shape.
Alright,
Can
I'm
I-
gonna go ahead. But
Can I be slowly doing a ritual of detect magic on Grund?
Yeah, for sure.
in that
Hey,
same vein, go ahead.
I was gonna just hand him back his mace.
Okay, he takes it.
I'm just gonna sit there and examine him for magicalness.
Okay.
Groon, why do all the arrows fly towards you?
Yeah, I really don't know.
There's a faster way to figure this out. Hallandor, why don't you shoot like 2 inches next to Groon and let's see what happens.
Oh, that sounds like a terrible idea.
I vote against that. Because I'm
So as-
2 inches next to Grun.
Well, let's all back up about 20 feet away from Groon just in case.
You don't need to
So
be
as
shooting
you
Grund.
as you all
Not shooting Groon, shooting at in his direction.
Here, how about this? Sabell's
Yeah.
gonna stay next to Grun and volunteer to be shot at.
If it hits Groon, then Groon's gonna be hurt.
That's why I say we all back
That
up
is
20
true.
feet.
That's true.
I don't think we should shoot arrows at Grun.
Yeah, that sounds like a great plan for everybody but Groon.
Let's not shoot Grund.
That's why I'm suggesting it.
Okay, I'm gonna use Divine Sense and Divine Sense detects undead, celestials, and fiends and see in case he's one of those.
Okay.
In case?
Probably
Yep. Fair enough. Yeah, and that's just an action, right?
Yeah, it doesn't have any rules, I don't believe.
Yep.
What's the range on that?
60 feet.
Yeah, so you do not detect any of those things. And as you guys have kind of debated all this and gone through all this, hoopla, Agony is focusing on her ritual, trying to detect any magic in the area. And you do, Agony, detect magic coming from an amulet hanging around Groon's neck.
Ooh.
And it is, the school would be abjuration magic.
Mm-hmm. Grund, by any chance, where have you gotten that amulet from?
Oh, this?
Mm-hmm.
It was actually, this is brand new. It was at my pickle stand. When I went to grab my mace, this amulet was sitting there and I had a little note that said, "Good luck."
Someone's trying to kill Groon!
Oh my god.
Well, That was awfully nice of them.
Yeah, I think it worked. We made it out okay.
I have to ask Grun, do you have any enemies? Is there anyone who particularly does not like Grun?
He gives it a lot of thought.
Is there a rival pickle vendor in town? Maybe somebody who sells
Classic.
fried green tomatoes.
The Vlasic family.
Did
Yeah.
you close up shop
Maybe-
just as someone's about to buy a pickle?
Maybe just anybody that you've traveled with before and almost died near and let out a flatulent cloud of stench.
Oh no, I've never come that close to dying before. I don't know. I can't really think of anybody. I mean, the constable, they kind of have been pitting us against each other because I think some people want me to replace him, but he's not really my enemy.
Grun, I have to say you would make an amazing constable.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think he does fine, but Elak's always telling me that I should try harder and apply myself. But I just want to make pickles, but he's on the council, so I don't know.
Well, I think you're doing a great job.
You're doing far better than Harburg. He's sitting in town
Cut
selling
me.
meat.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Okay. Maybe I mean, we did just beat these guys, right? I kind of
No,
blacked out.
No,
Grun, not
You
us.
did it.
defeated these guys.
Oh, really?
You just closed your eyes and you unleashed the inner pickle.
Oh,
Grun, you beat up a bear.
I did?
Quite
He
valiantly.
was on you, and now look at him.
He looks over at the bear. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's dead.
That was
It's
all
okay,
you.
Grun. You fought well on this day.
It's all from your orcish heritage.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm pretty pooped.
As am I, Grun. As am I.
Tell me, Grun, how attached are you to that amulet?
You just got it.
Well, I mean, I suppose it's my good luck charm,
Wait,
That's
technically,
a way
I gotta
of-
ask real quick. Did Agony actually tell any of us what it did, or did she just figure
Oh
it out?
yeah.
I just
Yeah, good
figured
point.
it out.
Yeah, I don't think she told anyone.
I did not tell anyone. I just suggested and asked about it.
Oh yeah, did you ask him?
The only thing I've said so far is Grun is the hero of the day, and he absolutely did all the work himself. So Artemis, would you like to buy a shiny necklace off him, not knowing what it does?
No, I would not. I was going to try and swindle a bit together. Good point.
Well, you guys want to go to sleep?
Sure.
Quite.
It's nice of them to set up camp for us.
What about this bandit?
He's in a locked cage.
He's not. It's not locked.
Put the lock.
Oh, we can lock it. Hey, Grun, I just have one final request. Sleep next to the cage and unleash the pickle again.
What's it? What is all this talk about unleashing the pickle? I'm not sure what you mean by that.
I'm gonna walk away 20 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
I'll be 20 feet away from y'all too.
Where's everyone going?
We'll sleep over here by these bushes. They look quite comfortable, Grund.
Okay.
I never get a proper night's sleep unless I'm in a cave.
What?
I don't know.
I'll guard this guy then.
Artemis,
I meant to do this
you didn't like the inn.
and just disappear.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, you hide. You're hidden.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my own hide check. You know. Oh, I'm terrible.
Yeah, you are like trying to duck behind it.
I'm too
Tree
big
a
for
little
this
bit.
bush.
We
I'm like
also
in a,
hear you gnawing on bones.
I'm too
Well,
big for
he
this
sees John
bush.
make like a ghillie suit, and he just sort of like just falls on a pile of leaves, assuming it's the same thing.
I'm just like eating this guy's leg right here.
Good evening, everyone.
So,
Indubitably.
is there anything you guys wanted to do? You just gonna
I'm
Go
gonna
to
go
bed.
ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and separate like the pig's head so I can give it back to the farmer.
okay? Great. So you
Short rest, heal up.
Take the pig's head off. Yeah, it's pretty late right now. It's because you got here after sundown, so it's probably like 9:00 p.m. or something like that.
Can we do a short rest before we do our long rest?
Why?
Yeah, well,
Just in case. You get if we're attacked in the night and we don't have our HP fully up. You know?
take watch. You could take
What
turns taking watch.
what I'll say with that is that as long as if you got interrupted in your long rest, you would still get the benefits of a short rest. If that makes
Okay.
sense.
Sure. It's not the
So
rule.
like as long as it was after the first hour,
Mhm.
you would
Okay.
have that short rest. Okay, so go back to the other map then. Put on some music.
Ask the
So you
bandit
guys got
how the heck they moved the wagon. Did we already ask him that?
Yeah, they just pushed it.
They pushed it.
yeah. He
like-
said that. Yeah. There were a lot of them.
And the boar probably wasn't nearly as heavy as the black bear.
Yeah.
Probably the
Exactly.
cooking boar attracted the black bear.
That's possible.
Or the cave had the black bear.
That's possible too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys rest up, and the next morning comes. Actually, John, roll me a d20. Okay, so the night passes uneventfully, and you all wake up in the morning fully rested.
Perfect.
The bandit has like just kind of given up there. Grund is sleeping against the door.
I'm hoping he got a midnight sneak attack of some nice smells.
Yeah, as you all kind of wake up, you see that the bandit has like ripped off part of his tunic and wrapped it around his face to cover his nose.
Does that really help?
And he shakes his head no.
Well, I guess we'll head back to Red Larch.
With the bandit.
I guess
Okay.
I'm
Are we
pushing.
taking him in the
We're-
cart,
we're-
or
we're-
are we
we're-
just
we're
gonna
not
leave
pushing
the
the
cart?
wagon
and
We're
take
not taking the whole wagon. We have no
it? Okay,
need.
just making sure.
But wait, what? Aren't we supposed to return the wagon?
No.
I think we should return the wagon too.
I'm
Well-
strong. I can
look
do
at
this.
Palos and go, "Are you wishing to pull it?"
I'll help him pull it. Sabel will help him pull it.
I can push. It's not that big of a deal.
If you insist on it.
Were the bandits wearing armor and such that we could maybe sell in town? If we're gonna take the
No.
wagon, we could take big items like that.
Yeah, their stuff is all pretty like torn up and bloody, and it was all like leather armor, and it's all pretty tattered.
Filled
You
with
don't think
holes
it
and
would be worth it.
slashes.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Claw marks and
Smells of pickle.
everything smells of pickle. So, amongst all of the gold that you find,
Do any of the bodies have gold? Did we check those?
yeah, you
Yeah.
checked all that stuff before. So you find 84 gold pieces total. What it all amounts to.
How much are we taking of this, and how much are we giving back to the people? 'Cause some of you were saying that we should not be taking this, and we should be giving it to the people.
I have no need for gold.
And then I'm sitting here thinking I'd like to buy some nicer armor.
They didn't particularly say gold was stolen, just belongings, didn't they?
Was that from all the
It was
purses, or was
mostly
that
the
from all
boa.
the bandits?
That was from. Most of it was in the purses. There were a few coins amongst the bandits.
How much coins amongst the bandits?
Amongst the bandits, it was like
12?
10 gold,
Okay.
and then the rest of that was. And this, I'm just kind of, it's made up of also many silver pieces and copper pieces, but
Right.
I'm just making it easier for math.
I would be like, it's up to you all what you wish to do.
I'd say we
vote
just keep it in a little purse and we don't spend it, but we don't offer it unless somebody asks about it.
How about that we at least get the wagon back there and the head of the pig, and we don't know what all gold they took, and gold's not as important as things like, cherished animal companions like poor Susan.
Animal companion, that was his wife.
Even more important than
She
I
had
have
she had a seat on the council.
and I have her roasted head in my sack, eating everything dirty.
She needs a proper burial. Poor creature.
Okay, so you got the pig's head in the sack. You
Proper
got
burial. We ate her.
the bandit is in the wagon.
He makes a funeral pyre for the head.
The bandit is in the wagon, and you're
Yep.
gonna push the wagon.
Yeah. Do you have to make a check for that, or
Yeah, how many people are pushing it?
Say Bellin is for sure.
same with
Bellin.
Palouse?
Palouse. Anybody else helping out? Or is that it?
If they really, really, really wanted me to, but otherwise, no.
Yes,
As
but
the
Then again,
two-
I'm the type of person who would negatively impact the group effort.
Yeah, so those two guys together are pretty strong. So as you start pushing, you guys can definitely move it, but you think it might tire you out if you do this all day. But
Saving
you can
throw.
definitely do it. You can definitely do it, but
Say Bellin's okay with this.
it'll make you exhausted, basically. So
I have a rope. We could tie a rope to it, or two lengths of the rope, and then 3 or 4
Pull
of
it?
us could pull on the rope.
Yeah, I do have
would,
that too.
Would Grund help out at all?
oh yeah, Grund would definitely be helpful too.
Groon's
Yeah.
pretty strong.
That would lighten the load a little bit.
I'd
So
look
the-
at Artemis and go, wager to see who helps.
You see, I'm more of a supervisor. I'll stand back here and make sure that everything goes. I'll give pointers on proper pushing technique.
We're fine. We don't need anyone.
There you go. See?
That is proper technique.
I'll provide encouraging words.
All right. So
I've at some point in time or another gotten onto the cart and just started sitting there, hoping no one noticed me.
okay.
Palus rages to give him extra strength to push it farther.
Are you gonna punch yourself in the face every 6 seconds to keep it going?
Yeah, I'll pinch myself. No, just never mind. I'm not gonna rage.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Light
So
myself on fire.
You guys push along, and you're just kind of going back on the road back to Red Larch. So that it's going to take you the entire day traveling as you push this cart. You have to go a few hours just to even get back to the road, and then all the way back to Red Larch. So, John, or no, you did the last one. Hallandor, roll a d20. All right, now Palus, a d20. So that was the morning. You take off and you make it back to the road. All right, and you get back on the road. And let me see what happens.
We meet the bandits' family.
Not all these are combat encounters.
Wait, did
We
you
meet more
literally
pigs.
Roll dice on
We meet Susan's child.
And the weirder part is, it's half human.
Yeah, this twisted pig man monstrosity.
Kind of weirdly looks like a Miss Piggy.
But it's a nobleman, and it's on the council also.
It's literally a Muppet.
So, Hallandor, you notice really far away there are what look like to be in the air, in the sky, like really, really distant. There are flying creatures that have what look like humanoids mounted on their backs.
Oh shit.
I point out to everybody else the direction that I'm seeing it and try to get a better look to tell if they are possibly a danger to us.
Does it look like they're coming toward us?
It doesn't. It looks like they're coming closer to you, but they're not like heading straight towards you. They're kind of coming diagonally.
Just
They're
flying
getting
across
closer,
the sky.
but yeah, they're
Can we
flying across the sky, but they are definitely getting closer.
Can we
Where-
make out what the creature is?
As you kind of all get it pointed out, I'll let two players make nature checks.
Whoever's the highest.
Mine's a 2.
2.
Mine's bad.
0.
Like I said before, I'll press a button. I only
Press
gotta
the
press
button.
one, but let's see what that button does.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Woohoo! A 6.
That's 3 people.
It's
That-
all right.
Is a cloud.
Yeah, John, you're like, that just looks like a bird to me. I don't know what the hoopla is about. But Agony and Hallandor, you notice that's not any bird. It's giant, and it has a
Space station.
mount on its back, and it looks like a giant.
That's no
vulture.
moon.
That's no
A
bird.
giant vulture?
Yes.
A giant vulture.
That.
Okay, now history checks. Who rides giant vultures?
Yeah, and
Artemis
none
just
of
sort of
you.
Artemis just stands there and looks at the vulture and goes, I did say how much trouble can one get into bird watching, and now it only occurs to me that perhaps it depends on the size of the bird you are watching.
And what you classify as a bird.
Exactly.
That is a bird.
It's a dog.
Where is it headed? What direction? Like, can I tell
So
generally
it's-
they're headed towards Red
yeah.
Larch or a city or
Yeah.
something?
It looks like they're headed north. Like they're coming from the south, and they're headed north. Yeah. Let me show you their path. That's pretty much it right there. They're like coming like this.
Gotcha.
Let's shoot them.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot them from here.
Do we see how many birds?
No, but they don't appear to be heading towards Red Larch. So on the thought of the bird watching thing, if this is associated with what we're up here looking for, at least we know to look maybe north and west from Red Larch.
Yeah, if they're not like an immediate threat or immediately doing something we should intervene in, then it's just an interesting scenery.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, if they don't
Sure,
bother us,
around
I
here
don't
people
think
ride
it's
giant-
bothering them.
Yeah, I'm sure around here people fly giant vultures all the time. I bet it's just a hobby they have.
Yep, so you just kind of see these people. They don't. You can keep watching them, but they don't seem to veer off towards anything. They're just flying along.
Should we
How
try
many?
and
How
get
many
them-
were there?
Yeah, let's not try and get their attention.
There were 5 of them.
5 people on 5
5.
vultures.
Were they
Yep.
flying in some kind of, pattern?
They were flying in a V, as
Like the-
Like flying
You know,
north for the
things do.
summer.
Like the mighty ducks.
Yeah, all my bird flight pattern knowledge comes from the Mighty Ducks, so I'm gonna stick with a V.
I didn't know the mighty ducks could fly.
They can. It's the landing part that's a bitch. Ice is a fucking trick.
All right, so you guys continue on the path. Let's see, that was the midday check. So then one more check before you get in. So that'll be agony. Roll a d20.
13.
13. Nothing happens. All right, so you guys make it back into Red Larch. With
Yay.
no issues.
First thing I'm gonna do is find some random person and go, do people fly around on giant birds around here often?
You just say that's like the first person you
Yep,
see.
just randomly pull some random citizen off the road.
That's you pull, and it's just like a man carrying a load of sticks, and he looks at you. What the fuck are you talking about?
Flying V, giant birds, riding their backs, headed north.
And he just kind of like pulls away from you and starts walking away and muttering. These crazy adventurers always with their crazy shit bringing it into my town. I don't know. It's crazy.
That's to be expected.
Hey, he was a fountain of knowledge. Great to have met him. I'll name him Schmitty.
I've met a couple Schmitties before.
Great guys, aren't they?
There's 3 of them. 3 Schmitty.
So Grun says, well, great adventuring with you guys. I should probably get back to my pickles.
No, really, the honor was all ours.
Grun, you have to take this prisoner to the city council.
Indeed.
Oh,
And
Gall, I thought we were done.
also, Grun, before we go any further,
Rune, a hero's work is never done. You should know that you are the hero of this town now.
And don't forget to see about the reward to your party for all the help that they provided.
Huh?
also, I tell Grun, you might not want that necklace anymore. I don't think it's a good luck.
We don't know that. You don't know that.
Well, you only heard me ask him about it.
Yeah, you didn't tell us the fact.
I told
Not
you I
fair
was
enough.
detecting magic. And then I asked about the necklace.
Yes, you
enough.
guys might be able to piece it together a little bit.
Nope. I think nothing of it.
Yeah, Palus neither. He's not that smart.
I am
enough.
intelligent, but I honestly do not care enough yet about Groon to think that much about Groon.
Yeah, Groon says, no, I don't think so. I think it was pretty lucky. I think I'm going to hold on to it. But thank you.
Anytime, Grund. Anytime.
Well, okay, so you want me to help you give them this prisoner back? Should we go to the constable?
Yes, please. Let's get to the guy.
Okay.
Remember, push with your legs.
So you guys push the cart through town, and everybody's kind of looking.
Doing a great job,
What
fellas.
the hell?
I'm sitting on top giving passerbys the princess wave.
Some people are doing less good.
And you come up on to the constable, which is on your map. It's number 11, where there's those 4 houses in a row, and you. Grund leads you up, and he goes. He lives here. He lives, I think, in the second one back. Here, follow me. And he goes and knocks on the door. You see there's like 4 identical stone single-story buildings. And he goes to this, and in the front one hangs with this. There's a big sign that hangs with a big piece of ham on it, and it's being carved by a cleaver. And so he walks back to the second building and knocks on the door. And Hardbrook opens up, and it just like stinks of curing meat when he opens the door.
It smells delicious.
And he says,
Familiar
"Oh,
smell.
you made it back.
With Edsel's
Well, look at
wagon.
that."
Well, honestly, it was no trouble at all with Grund leading the way.
Oh. And he like looks really surprised at that.
Sablin and Palouse in the background just passed out. No trouble.
Exactly.
What are you talking about? This is 2 days later. You feel fine.
He fought a bear.
Can I have a seat?
He single-handedly took down the entire group.
And I just
We were-
speak back up, and a bear!
A bear? The bandits had a bear fight before him? That's kind of weird.
Bandits
Well.
were being led by a bear.
It was their leader.
Yes. Yeah, they had a bear. Anyway.
Well,
It was a bugbear.
I appreciate you guys stepping in and helping out. It,
That's not lawful.
we had some excitement here while you were gone. There was some undead fellas wandered into the town, and I had to fight them off with my posse. We actually got one.
Oh.
We captured one and put him in the holding cell. I'm not sure what we can do with him.
It's just some regular zombie. They can talk.
Captured a zombie.
Yep. I didn't know what to do. We had them all dead, and we had this one incapacitated, and I thought at least I could prove to the council and whatnot that these problems are real. It's not just
Where did they
rumors.
wander in from?
They came in from the Keldal path, off to the west of. They came in kind of from the southwest, over by
Oh, okay.
kind of Dornan's quarry over there, which is and he's like standing at the front of his door, so he just points off to the right. Yeah, exactly. It's where he.
Yeah.
They came around the quarry and wandered onto the path.
I'll look at Sabelin and wasn't there something about ghosts around here at some sort of tomb or something?
Yeah, there are rumors from some town's children about seeing zombies, but if you have a real zombie in captivity, then they can't be denied.
Yeah. There've been plenty of rumors, and I think
And
you're
what were
referring to
these?
the Tarnlar children.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say zombies. They said a freaking ghost is around.
We should probably go and ask the Tarnlord children about these ghosts they're seeing, see if they're coming from like the same area as the zombies.
Right, first thing in the morning.
Before I go
Yeah.
rest, though, I'm gonna go take a look at that zombie.
Isn't it late? at
Sure,
night?
sure. Yeah, it's
It's late.
I mean, it's not super late, but it's evening now.
Okay.
Is the sun setting?
The sun's setting, yes. So the constable Harburg says, "Yeah, sure, you can come. Please come look at the zombie. I don't know if I should just kill it. I just kind of wanted to have it as proof. But if you're gonna go look at investigate those rumors, I think Mango Bottle went out and checked it out, and he thought it was just some goblins. And he said, I said goblins over there. Go talk to Mango Bottle, Lorne, and he's the baker. He lives just kind of north of here. You'll see a sign out front of his house. Go talk to Mango Bottle about it. I think he might be able to give you some perspective. You know, zombies are one thing, but ghosts, come on. I don't know if I trust.
I'd like to
Oh,
look
zombies
into
is
zombies.
To
well.
be honest, we don't really know if we trust you either. We're Groon supporters, personally.
I
Hey,
don't
I
trust
have no
anyone.
problem with grooms.
Groon for sheriff 2020.
Now, do you know anybody who does have a problem with Grun?
Oh
That
God,
would
no.
be of good concern.
This guy, come on. I mean, I don't think he's sheriff material. I'll tell you that. But
Could I do an insight check on this guy?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Can I do a snore check?
Sure.
Boom.
Yeah. So you
Snore.
you hold it. Palus, you hold in your snore. You almost let one out, but you hold it in. And Artemis, you can tell that this guy does not think very highly of Groon. He thinks Groon's kind of an idiot, but he's kind of
How
like
dare he.
just smiling about it. You know, he doesn't seem pissed off at him or anything.
Not until we convince Grun to take his job.
I'm telling you, by year's end, Groon will be running this whole town.
Now, what is this? I don't know. What are you coming into my town? You don't know what goes on. I just saved. If I had gone, who would have been here to stop the?
Groon, of
Zombie
course.
talk.
If
Oh,
you
Lord.
would have left, Groon would have been here to save the day. He defeated all those bandits single-handedly.
Really?
Absolutely.
Deception.
Yeah, make a deception check. All right. He goes, wow. Oh, damn.
All
That
the
This man
arrows.
is
surprised you.
magical.
All the arrows flew right to him, almost as if he was magically intimidating them all.
That man is quite magical
And intimidating.
and charming. You know, everything's just naturally pulled to him.
And handsome.
Oh, you don't say. Well, I don't know about all that, but I thank you. I don't know who put these ideas in your head about Grun being sheriff, but I really appreciate all your help, and Grun, I really appreciate your help as well. If you did what these people say, that is pretty spectacular, and you know, me and my posse, we could use your help defending this town. And he's kind of like trying not to laugh and trying to stay sincere.
Would be a
And,
good idea for Brune.
Kind of gives a sideways glance to Palouse and says, "Do you want like a piece of jerky or something? Kind of creeping me out."
No, he's asleep, so he's just
he's
drooling in his.
drooling and sleeping.
Oh,
He's probably thinking of jerky.
I didn't see that
You know,
part.
his His foot's like, you know, kicking as if he's having some kind of like nightmare dream, you know?
And at the mention of jerky,
Oh, it's chasing bandits.
and at the mention of jerky, Sabellin pulls the pig's head out of his bag and hands it to the constable and tells him, make sure this gets back to who it belongs to. This is Susan. All the remains of her, at least.
Oh no.
Did we get a reward from this guy or some other guy?
He's gonna
It was
be
the other
pissed about that.
We should keep the pig heads for him.
Well, this
Okay.
is Edsel's pig. Elac told us of that he would pay
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, I'll make sure this gets to Edsel. And you can just leave the wagon. Is that any for the first time he kinda notices the person in the wagon? He's like, is that one of them?
Yes.
Grun spared his life. He's also quite merciful.
Tough but fair.
The last remaining of the bandits?
The leader.
Okay. Well, we only have one cell and it's occupied by a zombie right now.
I can
Right,
Put
so
him in the
just put
same
both in
cell.
there.
No. I wanna take a look at the zombie before we start throwing other people in there.
Yes, I'd
You can
like to
keep
look
him
at
in
it
the-
as well. I mean, he's
They
in the
need to have
cage
two
right
zombies.
now.
Okay.
Well, you are keeping the cart. You can't just keep the bandit in the cart until you have your
Yeah.
zombie situation taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, Susan's gone now, so Edsel doesn't need it immediately. I'm sure he'll be
Well,
okay if I
Susan-
use it for a moment.
Susan was certainly a tasty woman.
Did
Artemis
you-
just puts his like hand on his face.
He looked horrified. Sorry, go ahead.
Palouse drools more at the sound of it.
Yeah, Harburg looks horrified and he says, "Did you guys do this? What the? Did you eat Susan?"
Well, couldn't let her
She
go
was
to
dead.
waste.
She was dead when we found her.
They were cooking it. Poor girl.
She was
Yeah.
already fully done by the time we arrived. We just couldn't let her go to waste.
To be fair, they had
Fair
to make
enough.
room for their bear.
Fair enough. I appreciate not letting some good meat go to waste. I can appreciate that. Okay, well, you wanted to see the zombie before you go?
Indeed.
Yes.
So he leads you into the smokehouse there. and you just walk through, and there's all these like racks of curing meat. And he takes you down into this cellar kind of basement area, and locked up in there, there's a zombie.
Okay, guys, I have a surefire zombie test.
What would that be?
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. He doesn't go.
I can use my-
He's not a zombie.
I use minor illusion to make the.
Okay.
What? I don't
Yeah.
understand this reference. I'm so
Shaun of the
confused.
Dead.
Okay.
Is it apparent just from looking at it that it's a zombie, or is there some kind of ambiguity there?
No, you guys, yeah, you could all tell when you walk up to it that this is not a like normal living human. There's rotting flesh, and like its lips are kind of torn away, and teeth are just barred. Yeah, it looks, all ragged, and one of its arms is missing.
Oh, sure. Surefire tell there.
That is a zombie.
A thought occurs to me. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. We had to come through the smokehouse to get down here. Did the zombie come also through your smokehouse?
Yeah.
No.
Huh. Okay. Do not get meat from. There we go.
I tell him to open the cell.
Well, I don't know about that.
I tell him again a little more firmly to open the cell.
We'll be fine.
Make a persuasion check.
Alrighty.
Can I
Says
help
I-
him for advantage?
Yeah, sure. You did say something. So
Yeah.
well, I give you advantage there, and he says, all right, but be careful. And he opens the cage.
Alright.
He doesn't actually open the door. He just like takes the lock off.
Alright, Sibyl walks in, unsheaths his sword, and he strikes the zombie.
Okay. Roll.
And I crit.
Yeah.
Holy shit! The double 20.
All
I
right.
assume that hits.
Yep. Roll your damage.
Uh-uh.
So,
So I roll twice for crit, right?
No, you
It's
already
already
automatically
rolled.
does it.
Yeah.
No. Gotcha.
yeah, it automatically does this second
got a
roll
1.
for you.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you do. This zombie was pretty beat up though. So you do take him down, but do zombies make a con save?
But that is a crit, so I believe it kills him automatically.
Oh, yep, you're right. Unless it's on a critical hit. Exactly. Thank you.
Wow.
Good.
Hmm.
So yep, with the crit, you just slice this zombie.
Just
why don't
straight
you
down the
explain
middle.
to me how you? Yeah, straight down the middle.
Just straight down the middle.
And you
And
just
And I turn back to the constable and I tell him, "That's the last zombie that's going to be in this town."
and he looks like a little bit awestruck. And he
Go
says,
with the gods, you abomination.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well,
Right. So the next person who knew about the zombie attack was, I forget his name.
Manglebarl? No, that's
Manglebarl.
Boblins? Boblins.
yeah, Manglebarl, he went to check out the cave where the Tarnar children said they saw a ghost. And he saw some goblins in the area. But, I mean, we're in the Desert Valley. There's goblins and orcs. That's not too uncommon.
But
As far as the zombies, there have been some rumors from homesteaders, but I'm not sure. I haven't heard anybody in town. Well, I mean, except there was a child who said she saw some, but
where is this
Yeah.
child? What is her name?
oh, that's Pel Mandiver. She's Minthra Mandiver's granddaughter. I can write out some of these names.
Is there tokens for these characters?
No. So that's Pel Mandiver. Is,
Alright, say Velen's gonna vote for going straight to Meldiver and ask the granddaughter what she knows about these zombies.
Sure.
Would it be an unreasonable hour to like knock on somebody's door and demand to see their granddaughter?
Yes, probably.
No.
Say Velen's a little
And
driven.
no more than walking up to some random guy carrying a bunch of sticks and asking him about flying creatures.
There's never a bad time.
True.
You never know what you're gonna learn from a random stranger.
Yeah, that
Most
reminds
of the
me.
time, you just learn you're an asshole.
That reminds me. I'll ask the constable about like if large birds. Does this place have birds of unusual size?
With people riding them.
Huh. Well, there's weird stuff always happening around the Somber Hills, which you guys would know is to the kind of north.
It's along the large
Nice.
path, I believe.
Wait,
Yeah.
Somber Hills? I thought they were called the Sober Hills, like, you know, a detox facility.
That's
Nope,
back
I
in
think that's a
Anfield.
different. Yeah, I think that's a different place you're thinking of. It's the Somber Hills, actually.
Somber Hills is a graveyard. Sober Hills is a rehab facility. Somber Hills is where we need to go.
Ah, okay, I can see the confusion.
Yeah. It's
Not
a
to be
little-
confused with the mattress store, Slumber Hills.
There's also
Don't
the really
even,
hot.
Don't even get started with the OD medicine slumber pills.
There's also that really hot mountain, Summer Hills.
Well, I appreciate you guys bringing me this and for helping out the town. This relieves a big weight off my shoulders. Say, why did you come to Red Larch anyway? What brought you here?
Lady Visalia of Waterdeep.
Oh yeah, Lady Visalia? I've heard of her.
She had sent us here to meet with the delegation, and also because there are rumors of troubles going on.
Yeah, that's right. The delegation from Mirabar. I've heard. I think they should be here in just a few days. I think.
Good to hear.
That's
But
about
That's
where
all
I
their
put
security set up.
I mean, we're doing our best to keep it safe around here. Killed those zombies, so that was a plus.
This
But
town
it-
will not be safe until we find the source of the zombies.
The zombie that
I
we
agree.
have, like, does it? I mean, is it so like decayed that it has no sort of discernible features? Does it look like it would? Does it look like it could have been, say, a miner or something like that?
Yeah, it looks like very simple clothes. You think that it? Well, I guess actually make a investigation check.
Yeah,
now that it's
gotcha.
also sliced in half.
17.
Yes, you would be able to tell that it's like wearing kind of farmer's clothes, rancher kind of attire, and that you think it would probably be somebody who lived outside of the city. It looks, or outside of the town. It looks very much like a kind of homesteader's.
Okay. And yet it came from the quarry, or in the direction of the quarry.
Yes, they came from the direction of the quarry.
Gotcha.
But it looks like, yeah, it was somebody who...
I'd ask the constable if it looks like a citizen who's been missing. Or if he looks like someone that would, like, is he someone that anyone recognized?
Says, no, I don't... I mean, that's a good question. Maybe I should
Find out if he's local?
ask around.
Maybe not
we haven't-
also, because if someone found out their missing family member was also turned into a zombie and sliced in half, you don't want to cause panic.
Well, you don't have to do those
That's a
first.
good
Those
point.
second two parts, you just have to find out if the missing family member is in fact missing.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Well, that's a good point. I can try and ask around for that. I think I would know if we had any missing people, though. It's a pretty small town.
That's a good place to start, because if you know if anyone's missing.
Yeah.
And when you're asking around, try and keep it low key.
Okay.
Hmm.
I suppose I can do that. Like you said, we don't want to cause any ruckus.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
All right. Well, thanks again. Do you guys know are you going to be staying in Red Large tonight? I think Kaylisa over at the Swinging Sword could find you a room.
Yeah, I believe we stayed there last night.
Indubitably.
Yes.
Oh, very nice. Those baths are pretty sweet, huh?
Yes, they are.
Yes, quite.
Ah.
Is there children outside poking my face?
No, there are no children. It's pretty late in the day.
Damn it.
All the children have gone inside.
Is there that old man poking at me?
They're like people like standing next to like Palouse, like posing
Yeah,
like they've killed him. You know, honey, look what I've done.
No, everybody's taking a pretty wide berth of Palouse. Everybody's pretty terrified of him.
Is there like a puddle of drool?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It was a nice, thick, mixed with dirt from the
Nice.
road.
Good. My face will be like half like dirty.
And also, Constable, I'd wash the meat.
Yes, make sure you do that.
Wash the meat? Oh, because of the...
The
Zombie.
zombie.
Oh, well, he didn't touch anything.
Better not take any
Careful.
chances.
So you spread the plague in the town. Everybody eats.
Okay, fair.
Only thing worse than Groon
Fair
is zombie Groon.
Or your
Well,
meat
you don't have to worry about
attachment
zombie Groon. I don't think Pickles can get infected.
He's the only plague immune person in this
Yeah.
window.
Like everyone who's eaten his pickles, like, and since we all ate them, we're like immune. But everybody else.
That's the antidote to the zombification.
It's green pickles. The vinegar keeps
Fuck,
us
you
alive.
guys already figured it out. Damn.
Ah, very good.
That was like
Mystery
the next 3
unraveled.
sessions.
Now we just gotta figure out how horse testicles are involved in this.
Take
What is that necklace shaped like, Ungroomed?
It's just like a
testicles.
little. It's like a little gem, just
Just like-
hanging from a
Just making sure he didn't have a pair of horse testicles around his whole
Or a
time.
bullseye.
I'll ask the constable one last thing. I'll point to the necklace on Groon, and I was like, does that ring a bell? Have you ever seen that anywhere?
He gives it a nice look. Nope.
What?
Before.
Huh.
It's awfully fancy. Is there anybody in town? I'm wondering where I can get a
It
necklace
is.
like it. Is there a jeweler or any sort of people specializing in hoity-toity sort of items?
Wait, didn't Groon get a note from the constable? Wouldn't he,
it
like...
was from
There was a
whoever
note
left.
left with it. Yeah.
Yes.
They
Whoever
just
left.
said good luck.
Oh, okay.
With a
And
black,
Groon just
black handprint on the back.
And Groon assumed it was the constable? I thought he said that.
No, he
Oh,
didn't. No, he did not
Okay.
say anything about
When-
possible.
When you asked who doesn't like Groon, he said the constable, maybe.
Okay,
But,
okay.
but let me think about that. Who was the question? Who's got fancy things?
Jeweler,
Yeah.
a jeweler of sorts,
Let's see.
Or to have high-end things like that, yeah.
trinkets.
I mean, Elak, Dornan, he's got some pretty nice, sometimes he gets some nice gemstones from his quarry. So he could have something like that. But usually it's not so refined.
Perhaps somebody
that
who
one.
dabbles in magic.
Oh, magic? I mean, the only thing we really have is over at the Ballface Shrine. We have a couple, priests, but it's really all the magic we have around here.
Well, I'm sure I'll be able to find somewhere.
There is, the Tarnlars, they sell really fancy clothing, and
So
They
I
would-
hear.
they probably have some jewelry. I've never actually been in their store myself, but I think
Town
they
of
have
100 people just couldn't find the time. I understand.
Well, I'm not a fancy clothes kind of guy.
Fair enough. I can tell. No offense.
He kind of gives you a little side look. Also, another place to check out, if you're making your rounds, is Valavo's Sundries over at the south side of town.
Gotcha.
Endrith Valavo, he sells like everything there. I don't think he really has the fanciest stuff, but he's got a lot of just kind of random trinkets and such.
Ah, excellent.
All right.
I think it's time to head to the tavern for the evening.
That's a good idea.
Quite so.
All right, so you guys head back to the Swinging Sword. You've dropped off the wagon with the bandit inside and given the pig's head to the constable. At this point, Groon says, "Okay, guys, well, I had a lot of fun, I think. Thanks for helping me fight those guys."
And then I'll just look at Grun and go, "Hey now, you're an all-star."
Get your game on.
Go play.
Boy.
That was great team effort there.
I cried a little. It's beautiful.
Everybody gets inspiration.
We're so good at adventuring.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, the entire party, everybody gets inspiration.
Score.
That was great.
Also, Groon, take that off to sleep, probably. You don't want things flying towards you, probably.
What?
At this point now, that just makes me go, Grun, have you ever just woken up with a bunch of silverware around your face or anything?
No.
Let us know if you do.
Okay. I guess.
Or if you don't wake up at all one morning, let us know about that too.
Okay.
Okay.
Especially doubly then,
Okay.
because I think
Next time
Sabella
I don't wake up.
will want to have a conversation with you.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm pretty wiped out. I usually just sit around my pickle stand. That was a lot of energy. Then I'm out of here. And he just starts walking away.
I'll be waking up Palouse to get him into the inn.
What's going on? Where are we?
We're going to bed now, darling.
I missed it. The mailman came.
What? Mailman.
There, tennis balls thrown. It was a wonderful time.
The
Palouse doesn't know what to do.
The postman, Palouse.
Whatever. Let's go.
Get your dirt off your face.
He just brushes it off.
All right, so you head in to the Swinging Sword, and Kaelisa, the
Bartender.
boisterous bartender and owner, welcomes you. Says, "Welcome back. How was where did you guys go? I heard you went to go take on those bandits. How did that go?"
My God, it was an amazing adventure. Groon was the hero that this land had not known that was possible.
His justice looks like a mighty wind.
There were hidden reserves of power within him.
Groon, do you say? Wow.
Absolutely, hero of this city.
The town
Wow,
shall hear
Groon.
stories
And then I
of
go,
him.
I'll buy a round to Groon, the hero of Red Larch.
And she goes, "All right, did you hear that, everyone?" And everybody in the bar kind of stands up and is like, "Oh, Groon, yeah!" Just like come shuffling up to get their free drinks.
That's how you win an election.
She goes, "All right, I'll just do 1 gold piece."
Throw one on the counter, no problem.
All right, to Groon.
Hip hip hooray!
Right.
Yeah.
So where you guys sticking around for a little bit?
Yes, get us some rooms.
We'll be here
Great,
for a couple
great.
days.
Great. Well, those suites are still open, so go right back into those. Have their nice baths tonight. You've earned them.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Baths.
Those are things where you cover yourself in water and soap, Palouse.
Now, Palouse, you're getting a bath.
Civilized folk.
You have to like keep shoving him back in the tub because he keeps running out every time you turn your back.
You're getting a bath, Palouse.
Okay. So, you guys gonna just head to bed?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
All right. So you all head to your rooms for the night. Go to sleep.
Take baths.
Take your baths. Everybody rests up.
Soak
Now-
forever.
What are you guys doing with all of the
Oh, yeah.
that you found?
We'll do that in the morning.
No one's noticed that yet.
Exactly. That's my point. If we just hold on to it, if nobody comes around asking about it, I don't see any reason to go telling people about it.
I was actually talking about our own party too.
I mean, Palouse doesn't care, so he's not gonna.
Yeah.
He's not gonna do anything either way.
John's in the cave. He finds like 80 gold. I found 75 gold back here.
I need 15 gold so I can buy a nicer set of armor.
So yeah, you guys found. John, you found 84 gold pieces worth of stuff. Well, I guess, what did I say? It was 10 gold on the bandits.
Totally.
Yes. So
And
the
there
rest of the party found that 10 gold, but John found that
John
74.
found 74 gold in the cave.
Well,
But he
I
did tell us
told
about
everyone about it, yeah.
Yeah.
We do not.
So you guys just want to divide all that up, or
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure, and did we get a reward from the constable as well?
It was from
yeah, you guys didn't
Eli.
ask about that either.
It was from Eli, not the constable. He had offered us that.
Yep, Susan's
Well,
right.
Somehow
We
I
got
think
him,
Eli's gonna need all the money for
We
a
got him
funeral.
his cart back, but
That was Etzel's cart.
oh
we
yeah,
don't know that all
well,
that
whatever.
We don't know that all that gold was from him. It could have been from the many different, raids that I've done before.
Yeah, truth be told, I mean, it consisted of like jewelry and stuff like that, so it probably wasn't all Etzel's. It was probably
Other people's.
survive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't look for a reward from Etzel. Like it's to bury Susan.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to find every single person that they had hit before we caught them.
Yeah.
How would we even get the gold back to the people? Like, they could just lie and say they lost,
That's
100.
exactly what I'm saying. Vultures. There are vultures everywhere. Scavengers.
I think it's lying about it, but gold's not that important in the grand scheme of things, so I'm not in a huge rush to get it back to them.
Right.
That's a lot of gold.
Right. Not that important. So half share for you.
Half share?
All right, so you guys are gonna split it up even.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
So
so.
that's 14 gold pieces to each of you.
Luce gives us 14 to Agony.
All right, so you guys split that all up before you go to bed. You wake up in the morning, sun's shining bright. It's now the 16th of Tarsak, and you're expecting the delegation to arrive in about 5 days. On the 11th, she said it was about a 10-day. So you imagine that in approximately 5 days, you should be expecting that delegation to arrive.
Okay. We still have time to investigate things before they come around. We don't need to
Yeah.
putt around here for 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
We go to those little twin kids and ask them about the ghost.
All right. So in the
Yeah,
morning, you
that's
want to head off to the Tarnlar children.
Yeah.
How do we find them? Should we just ask random strangers? Or
I believe it's across the street. Is what the bartender said at one point.
Yeah, she was the one who had kind of turned you on to them.
yeah, I'm turned on.
The one who told you about the children.
Oh wait, okay, never mind. Reject what I said.
And yeah, she said on your map they're number 7. But yeah, she said they're on the corner right there, across the street. Is where the Tarnlars sell their fancy clothes. So if you
Bingo.
want to go over there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
We're also
So-
exploring. Wait. We're also exploring the rumor of the missing balls. Yeah. That's on there.
Yeah, that was an
The objectives.
Amphale.
That was an Amphale, yeah.
Hey man, You never know where those
Yeah,
balls
yeah.
travel.
You can
Exactly.
definitely ask around. Yeah. You can see, somebody might know something.
Dangling people from rooftops. Where are the balls?
Where are they?
Okay, so you approach the building. It's a square, 2-story building, standing on the intersection of the two roads. There's a signboard painted with images of a well-dressed lord and lady, one on each side of the board. There's kind of ornate iron bars that protect the windows. As you walk in, there's like a fragrance in the air. It smells like it's kind of perfumed in here.
But this is
Blue
like
hates it.
their house, their estate. We just walk into it.
It's a store.
Oh,
It's
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Toulouse feels really nauseous from all the perfume.
Yeah. So yeah, you walk in and there is a woman standing, and she goes, "Oh, welcome. Who are you?"
Good morning, dear
And,
lady.
"Good morning. And how may I help you? My name is Megla Tarnlar."
I'm already like rummaging through clothing. Like I completely ignore her, and I'm just looking at the wares.
Alright,
Go on, Nitra.
Sibylline steps forward and says, I had heard that your children had come across a ghost recently? Is that
Toulouse
true?
just. Oh, go ahead.
I just ask her if, like, I heard that her children had been telling stories about a ghost in the area.
Ghosts and
Yeah, so,
zombies.
Toulouse throws up on the floor.
Ah,
So as the Dragonborn warrior comes and walks up to her, and Noel pukes all over her floor. She says, she goes, "Well, now, hold on. What are you folks doing here, and what are you asking about my children? The Tarnlars do not deal in gossip, and we do not deal in Knoll vomit. So if you do not have any business here, I could kindly ask you to leave."
Alright, in
Oh,
response,
I assure you, there's business.
Be the
And she
face,
looks over.
Artemis.
She looks over at you, and she said, "What items of clothing are you looking at right now?"
Probably coats, jackets, stuff like that.
Oh, she goes, "Oh yes, those jackets. Those are jackets such as those are all the rage in Silvery Moon. Yes."
so I get her attention back, and I tell her it's vital, it's not just gossip. If this ghost story is true, that could mean the fate of the very village.
and or the world.
Potentially.
Well, make a persuasion check.
I'm helping him out.
Yeah. With advantage.
Eh.
All right. She goes, "Oh, you adventurers always coming around with your demands. Why won't you just leave us folks alone?" "All right, I suppose it can't hurt to have them tell you their story. Just wait one moment. I'll go get them."
Guys, they have ascots.
So she goes to the back of the building and kind of calls into the back room. And these two boys come running out.
Right,
And
and
she
Isabella
says-
kneels down and, is ready to listen to the story.
I'll kneel down with them around the children. So they're maybe, hopefully, less scared of two scary things in front of them.
So yeah, the dragonborn and tiefling and kneel in front of them, and their eyes just go wide. And Megla, the mother, says, "All right, now, Rolf, Tobias, these kind people would like to hear your story of what you saw in the cave." And they look like terrified. And they say, "Oh, well, we saw a ghost. It was in we peeked into this little door, and there was a door in a cave and a ghost. And then we saw the ghost, and we got the heck out of there."
What did the ghost look like?
Kind of shimmering. I don't know.
Like
Kind of blue.
ghosts.
Did it look like
Did
a
it
ghost?
attack you?
No, we
They
we
ran
didn't.
away.
We ran away pretty. We're pretty fast, Rolf and I.
How is there a door in a cave, I wonder?
It was like there was a cave entrance, and we went down in, and then there was a little door that was cracked open, just big enough that we could squeeze in, and so we squeezed in, and then we walked in, and there was like a desk, and like as you guys kind of talk to him, they're getting less shy, and he says there was a desk, and there was another door. And then we went up to that door, and then this ghost came out, and then we ran away.
Was it a male ghost or a female ghost?
I think it was a man.
Don't assume the gender.
If you didn't know, our knoll friend over there is a woman.
They
That's
were
not
very
true.
surprised.
Although the women do look a lot like the males.
Okay.
There weren't any zombies in there either, darlings?
No,
Just the ghosts.
just the one ghost, and like I said, we ran away as fast as we could. We did not want to stick around.
I'm glad you both are safe.
Yeah. No, we can take care of ourselves. We're pretty tough. You know, maybe we could come on an adventure with you sometime.
Absolutely.
And
What do you say? Would you guys like to go slay a dragon?
and they're
Seriously?
like nodding their heads yes. And their mom says, "Come on now, they're children."
Maybe when you're older, boys.
They
It'll
could be
good.
warriors.
One day, you could be as strong as a
They
grunt.
could be heroes.
Well, Mom, they need us to show them where the cave is, right?
Maybe just a general direction. I'd rather you two be safe here.
Well, we could always, bring the hero of, with us, the hero groomed, and have him
No.
escort the children back.
Do we have a map that they could mark? Not totally, no?
I don't think. I mean, yeah, someone could acquire easily if you wanted.
I mean, do the store sell maps or just clothes?
Just close, bro.
They don't have a map here, but
Okay, it's not like a general store.
Yes, no, this is the local mall kiosk. Right in the front desk, there's a "You Are Here" sticker.
Yeah, where's the info booth? We need the info
And we
booth.
fast travel to the cave.
No, it's not a previously known location.
Or it's not a town or city.
So Megla at this point says, all right, children, that's enough. Thank you. Why don't you go back to your games? And as they scoot away, she kind of turns and looks at you sternly and says, don't you be getting my kids more involved in this.
Don't look at me. I suggested they stay.
Because if you want to know more, go talk to the baker, Mango Barrel Lauren. There's no ghosts. My kids, they're kids. What do you expect? He says he saw goblins out there, though.
I respect
Classic case of goblins trying to scare off local landowners by pretending they're ghosts.
I asked her if she was. I asked her if she was in the town when the zombies attacked.
No, it was like night. The constable took care of it with his
Uh,
posse.
no, I haven't heard. Yeah, I haven't heard about that.
Hmm.
What are you talking about? Zombies? I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay.
There's magic in this world, dear lady. Anything could happen.
I respect your child caring. I apologize for hyping up your children.
It's okay. It's okay. Now, did you guys want to buy anything?
Oh yes, and I walk over to the counter with at least 2 suits. Just sort of plop them down.
And she says, "Oh, you have some style, my friend."
Thank you. I don't suppose you have any nice jewelry to go along with these fine attire. Maybe a necklace, something with a gemstone.
We
I
have some.
shoot a knowing look over to Agony.
Gaudy sense of taste.
This is seersucker, sir. There's nothing gaudy about it. It's so gaudy.
She says, "Yeah, indeed," and she kind of reaches under the counter and unlocks something and pulls out a case full of jewelry, of rings and necklaces and earrings and brooches and things like that.
I sort of give it a once over, and I consider it, and then I ask her, "This is all very nice. Now I know my friend Groon acquired a necklace recently with a gemstone. Has there been what's the local fashion around here? Has there been anybody else buying jewelry? I want to stay in style."
Well, I can tell you, Groon did not get his jewelry from me. That would.
Oh no! No, obviously not Groon, but has there been are there anybody else in town who might be purchasing high-end items like this? And he just sort of taps the jewelry case.
Well, make a persuasion check.
Thought going through my mind right now is everyone wants Groon's fashion sense.
Half naked, smelling like pickles. Let's see. Persuasion. Okay.
Ode de Dill.
Ode de Dill. Yes,
Dill.
perfect.
22.
Yeah, so she says,
Ode de Dill comes in 2 different styles: crunch and sweet.
she says, well, we don't have a whole bunch of fancy types in this town. Me and my husband are really the trend setters here, you know.
I can tell.
But if you would like to see some high fashion, you might have some luck with Elak Dornan. You know, he is a very fancy individual. He tends to dress himself well. Ilmeth Whalver, the wagon maker. He's the premier wagon maker in Red Larch, and he spends his money well, and and looks the part. And of course, there's Alberi Maliko. She is just a jovial one, that woman, and she also likes to adorn herself with some fancy jewelry from time to time. And those are my, I would say, most fashionable friends here in the city. If you're looking to mingle in those circles, if you will.
The
Understood.
last one, she was the murderer.
Do any of them have one arm, or are they butlers in their spare time?
What?
No, I do not believe that.
Well, that's all right. I won't take any jewelry, but I will take a set of fine clothes here.
Okay. So, let's see. All of this, just this one suit here.
Yes. I think I'll stick with one suit for now. It gives me an excuse to come back later.
Okay.
What color is the suit?
It's gonna be seersucker, so it's probably white with a like a pencil thin blue stripes going down it. It is incredibly heavy if you've never seen it. It's like wearing the covers that you would put on old antique furniture when you move it. It's like wearing that all the time. I'm going to regret this like 5 miles into the hike.
That looks impractical.
Exactly. That's why I'm buying it.
Looks like it's made for a woman.
That'll just be 2 gold pieces, sir.
Excellent. Looks like it's made for a woman, but it feels like it's made for a king.
No king I know.
Well, to be fair, you wear a skull on your face, so.
Like a true warrior.
That's nice, honey.
So here's the names that she gave you: Elactorn, Ilmeth, Whalver, and Alberi Maliko, as the fancy folk in town. And then before you leave, she says, honey, you might also be interested to go check out Halia's bath shop.
Oh?
Bath house, pardon me. Yeah, Halia's, she's a dressmaker, and has a bath house. It's where us sophisticated types like to let loose and relax a little bit.
I see. And where is this bathhouse?
Let loose.
It's it's in the north of town, just south of Maliko Stoneworks, the quarry up there.
Whoever asks where they let loose, I just whisper in their ear, "It's where they have the orgies."
And that's number 15 on your map
okay.
there. And also, and I just wrote the name of it, Halia's.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if you guys go in your journal under maps and you hit Red Larch, it has written out there all the...
Oh,
The
that's right.
spots.
Yeah, it has the key. Yeah.
It has just like the names for the places
Right.
Gotcha.
that might be able to help you out a little bit.
Okay.
One quick question. Ilmeth Whalver. Which one was he? I know was he the wagon maker?
Yes.
I think so.
Ilmeth is the wagon maker indeed.
Okay.
So where are we going?
Yes.
He's just asking about fancy people that wear jewelry that possibly could have given the amulet to Grund.
Are we gonna investigate the ghost in the cave or whatever?
We should probably do that. As the other person who saw the ghost.
Okay, guys. Here's what we do. Split the party.
Split it 4 ways. Two go find the ghost. Everyone split up. Try to find the different people with the jewelry. Easy.
Okay, you two go find the ghost. You two find the jewelry. You two do whatever you want to do. I'll be in the tavern.
Gambling with the new money we got, which is basically townsfolk money.
Hey, so when I lose, I don't feel bad.
Break.
Okay, so where are you going next? You're going to the.
What are we actually doing?
I'd say we could keep investigating that ghost.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I get-
so the next
yeah.
lead there was the baker. You had heard Mango Bottle. You've been Lauren's Bakery. You've heard, which is number 8 on the map.
Right.
So is that where you guys want to head?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go to Mango
Okay, so
Bottle.
you go and you enter this small little bakery.
Mm-hmm.
It's extremely aromatic.
Smells better than the other one.
Mm.
Yeah, it smells delicious in here. There's a hanging sign with just like a loaf of bread painted on it. And you walk in, and there's a man standing, and with a few other workers helping him, and they're just like furiously kneading dough and putting into ovens and preparing things. And he sees you walk in, and he goes, "Oh, hello. How can I help you? You want some bread?"
I'm tired of this diplomacy shit. Where are the ghosts?
Oh God. Ghosts. You mean the ones the Tarnlar children saw?
Yes.
And or
I don't know.
zombies.
I don't know about no ghosts.
We've been talking to people all day.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Calm down. Here, on the house, and he hands you this like nice, steamy loaf of bread that has mushrooms with melted cheese on top.
Oh.
And he hands it to you, and he says, "Here, on the house. You're new to this town. Why don't you try this out? You'll be coming back to Lauren's Bakery for more." And he gives
No,
you, like,
enough
this
of this.
kinda big shot.
I just
Mom.
kind of like throw my arms into the air.
Where's the ghost?
He's like, all right. There is no ghost. I went and checked out. There's a tomb, and a little cave. It had like a little cave with a door in it.
Were those children's liars?
And I mean, I think they just are children. They didn't know what they saw. There was a little goblin I saw coming out of the door. So I think it's a goblin that's in there. I ran away. I don't want to. I can't. I didn't know how many goblins there were, so I just came back. But I don't think it's a ghost.
Well, how would children confuse a goblin with a ghost?
Maybe there were blue lights in there. Maybe there was magic going on.
Well, goblins can be pretty. Yeah, goblins can be pretty tricky. You know, maybe they rigged up some kind of haunt to scare intruders. You know,
One of them could be a necromancer.
It's because they need to lower the property values. We've already caught Scooby-Doo.
I intimidate him. I go up to him and be like,
You know something more. Tell us everything.
All right, roll intimidation.
okay.
This is a more exciting day for a baker than I expected he was planning for.
Yeah. He's like, no, I swear, I don't know more.
Oh, Patrick?
So good.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like, no, I don't know. I don't know anymore. That's it. I swear. I went out there. Saw a couple goblins. Nope, just one goblin. Sorry, you got me nervous. Saw a goblin coming out, and I came back.
Bah.
I don't think that I don't think there's anything to it. I think it's just goblins. I mean, you would do us if you want to go take care of those goblins. You know, feel free.
The
But I don't
constable
think
had
you're gonna find a
mentioned
ghost.
you had also helped him in the recent zombie attack. Is that right?
Me? No, I don't think zombies.
Yes, zombies.
No,
I guess you
don't
don't
think.
know anything about zombies then.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about them.
How do you feel about Groon?
Groon's all right. I use his pickles on my sandwiches. Yeah, but Groon. I mean, what do you want to know about him?
I'm just checking if he's lying. I failed now. Sounds like he's telling the truth to me.
Yep.
Well, we'll
Could
definitely.
I do an insight?
Yep. Yeah, you can inside.
We'll definitely investigate for these goblins, whether or not they might or might not have any actual ghosts flitting around.
Sure. Do you know how to get to the cave? I can point you in the direction.
That would
Do
be
you have a map?
helpful.
No, I don't have a map. But
Or can we get one?
I'm sure if you go down to Valavo's Sundries on the south side of town, I'm sure that he's got a bunch of maps.
There's walking everywhere.
It's this kind of thing. But the tomb, if you head north on the large path, it was just a little bit. If you head maybe 4 miles up the large path, it's kind of northeast. Head 4 miles, and kind of once you start to get to the edge of the Somber Hills, just hang along the edge and go west, and then you'll find the tomb.
Ah,
Just kind of hang around like the foothill, the edge of the foothills.
The
and you
same
can,
cave is also a tomb.
I mean, I think that's what it was. I don't know why else there would be a door in a cave like that.
how do you people not know your own areas?
It's deep in the mountains.
Well,
How long have you lived here?
I've lived here my whole life. It's dangerous out there, though. I mean, there's orcs and stuff. People don't wander. You know, I live in this town. We don't. It's like 4 miles. You know, I stick to the paths when I leave.
Ah,
People don't just wander out of town into the woods, darling.
pathetic.
Yeah, we're simple people, you know. Most of my days I spend in front of the oven. Well, I hope that was helpful to you.
Nope.
Indeed. Don't. Don't listen to him. He's hungry. For meat.
Well, if you go to
No
the
offense.
butcher, they should be able to help you. I just got baked goods.
Quite so. We thank you for your time, sir.
No problem. Good luck.
Much appreciated.
I walk out.
Is like good cop, bad cop over here.
Yeah, seriously. All right. So at that point, I think we're at a good spot to end the session today. You guys leave the bakery. It's still middle of the morning in Red Larch. You have directions to go find this tomb that supposedly has a ghost or goblins, something going on there. You have a few other
Ghost goblins.
leads.
Oh shit, the ghost goblin.
You have a few
The
other leads
advantage.
around town. that
We're all gonna die.
Yep, you guys might
But
all
not
die.
before
So everybody, we'll say last night because you just rested. Everybody levels up to level 2
Sweet.
after that great
After the
bandit,
bandit?
fight
Yeah.
and your travels back. Everybody levels up.
Yay.
Yay.
Destroyed them.
Yes.
Sweet.
What did I get? I forgot.
Yeah. So now you'll start to get some cool stuff. And so we'll be playing the next session next week. Everybody's cool with that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Anxious.
So stoked.
I get
Yeah, well-
dangerous then.
It'll be fun. We'll be able to kind of work through this lower level stuff quickly and get to the more meaty adventures. Awesome.
I got cunning action.
And I got
Yeah,
the reckless attack.
Oh dear, I get disguise self at will.
And I'm gonna get Divine Smite, so ready, get ready for some burst damage.
Nice. Yeah, I got
It's gonna be awesome.
both of the fights you guys have had so far on paper were supposed to be way too hard for you. So I got to scale them. I got to scale up.
Shit.
You guys are
Yeah, we're
too
too good.
Well, to be fair, Grund helped an awful lot. If not for Grund, I hate saying that. Like I feel terrible that I just said that.
Yeah,
Had it not been for
That's
Grund,
true.
I think that would have gone a lot different.
I would have definitely died if Grun wasn't an arrow magnet.
Yeah.
I think we would have been fine.
Yeah. Yeah,
for
for sure.
health on level up, how do you want us to do that?
Average.
Yeah, just do the average. I mean, that's not, if you want to roll, just do it. Just do it now in this chat. Or just do it before the next session in the chat. If you want to roll. Because if you want to, I won't stop you, but you can do either roll for it or do the average.
It's easier.
I'm
for me
always
to-
too nervous to roll.
Yeah. It's easier for me to do the average just for calculating in case I missed a level, because that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Or if you have someone give you aid or something that increases it temporarily.
Yeah.
And then you're
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah, because you can always go back and count.
And there's nothing worse than getting two extra HP at level 2. So
Yeah. Yeah, but if
Well,
you
the way it's been explained to me is con it works retroactively. So even if you get +2 con at level 8, you still all the levels beforehand you get 8 extra HP.
Yeah,
Right.
you do. Yeah.
Yep.
That's why it's still very easy to calculate if you do the average.
Yeah.
So yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'm gonna head off and go to sleep.
Same.
Right.
Hey, man.
Yeah. Thanks for
Same
playing,
here.
everyone.
yeah, thanks for DMing.
Good game.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course.
Thank you,
And
thank
yes, you did heal up. You're all healed up. That's right. All right. Good night, everyone. I'll see you in a week.
See you, everyone.
Good evening.
Catch you
Night.
then.